SoundCloud music.
Oh shit, we're back. Oh shit, watch out, nigga.
Oh shit.
You know you niggas owe me money, man.
Be thankful we don't owe 50 any money.
Right?
50 out here like, hey man, I'll give you 300K, man. You ain't gonna embarrass me like that. Fuck that. Shout out to 50 though. Don't come after me. All right, and welcome back to the place where nothing is safe. This is episode 160 of the Jig Is Up podcast. And you know me, I'm your host, yours Marco, and I'm with...
It's your guy, M Easy.
It's your girl, Miss Nessa, a.k.a. Blasian Mommy.
Well, you know, Kmart is at work because niggas be living real life every fucking day in these streets, especially in San Diego, where the rent is like $1,500 or nothing, or $1,500 or higher. Shout out to the band.
Right.
Yeah, but you know, we actually have the honor and privilege of having one of our loyal listeners in the room with us today.
Hey.
Well, tonight.
Special
Recording
guest.
at night. So we got another special guest, man. And would you like to introduce yourself?
It's your boy, Nam the Bomb, a.k.a.
What? Say that one more time.
It's your boy, Nam the Bomb.
Now listen.
Now, go ahead, man.
a.k.a. Asian Daddy,
Hey.
a.k.a. Asian Poppy.
Oh shit.
That's it.
That's it. Asian daddy, Asian poppy.
I was just gonna do the Zaddy.
No Asian zaddy?
a.k.a. Asian Zaddy.
You should run with that one.
Asian zaddy.
Yeah, you should run with that one.
You should, yeah, that'd be like Asian zaddy. That's
It's catchy.
They're like, yo, girl, you sing Asian zaddy?
Like, they're like, I have some friends, well, not acquaintances that can't pronounce my first name, and like when they pronounce my first name wrong, I'll just call me Asian Zaddy.
From here on out, I am Asian zaddy to you. All right, man. Announcements. Let's get into the announcements real quick. August 25th, Barber Fest at the Fair of 44. We'll be there live and direct, catching people, catching fades, parts, all that good shit. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Bring your kids. I know it's a family oriented event, so we will try to calm down the nothing is safeness just a little bit, just a tad bit, just a tad bit,
just a smidget,
just a smidget. you know, we be doing it for the kids and for the love out there. So if you are a listener and you want to ever see us or run up on us in a good way,
I know,
like, hey, I like your podcast, you know, not run up on us like, oh, yo, we're gonna get these mark ass niggas, man, talking real spicy on the podcast.
Careful now, listeners.
Yeah, careful now. You know what I mean? So
Marco, he knows how to wrestle. So
yeah, you know,
bring it back.
Just bring it back. And then also, personally, I will be heading to Sydney, Australia next month. And anyone out there in Australia, I did join. Well, actually, shout outs to Robert. He hit me up with a Facebook group called African Americans in Australia group. So people are very friendly. They're receptive. I was asking like some tips and stuff like that, as far as like if I go, eat out and eat some vegan food and shit. But they're like, dog, like most people who go to Sydney just say most of their money goes towards food. So if you stay in there over a week, you're better off just like grocery shopping and meal prepping.
Oh damn.
Yeah, they said the food is expensive over there, but honestly, bro, like ever since I read about that high court talking about deporting the Aboriginals, like the actual natives, the actual indigenous people, in Australia, in that continent / country,
Right.
where are you going to deport them? So actually, I do want to reach out to someone who is an Aboriginal in Australia, and I just want to have a conversation. Like, I just want to know, like, yo, like, how is it out here? How, like, you know, because sometimes I think as black people or other, you know, black people all over the world, we think our problems are paramount compared to others. And sometimes, you know, we just have to think about it. I know some people like, Aboriginals are black, fool. Look at their melanin. I'm like, hey, man, you know, I don't know if they consider themselves black. So I keep it separate until I get, you know, an actual confirmation that they consider themselves black. Right. But yeah, you know, as we always started off, man, what y'all been vibing to, man?
I've been listening to Buddy.
Oh, Buddy. Okay.
There's a guy that I recently heard. His name is Pink Sweats.
Pink Sweats.
Pink
Oh yeah.
Sweats.
Yeah,
He reminds me of The Weeknd and Miguel a little bit, like a mixture of those two.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've been, dude, I've just been trying to catch up with all the music that's been dropping. I listened to El Capo by
Jones. Jim Jones, One Eye Lizzy. You know what I'm saying? Bird game. Bang. Nigga.
He finally took a shower.
Yo, but let me give you, like, I have to give it to Jim Jones, man. He created a fucking great album, and I think it's like 2019 album of the year candidate. Like, I enjoyed it. The features, the features are dope. The Heatmakers did the whole entire album. The Heatmakers, so it felt like it had that nostalgic Dipset feeling, but yet it still is relevant in today's time. And I'm just like, yo, Jim Jones killed it. And I mean, he did a great job last year with Wasted Talent.
Yeah.
But I think he like took it to another level with El Capo. Who else did I listen to? I listened to Sugar Free. Sugar Free dropped a new album. That shit is,
God.
Hey, that shit knocks and it's hilarious. Yo,
shout out to Sugar Free.
Yo, nigga, I'm from the West Coast. You know, don't get it fucked up, homie. As much East Coast shit I be saying, like, nigga, I'm from the West Coast. I still listen to some West Coast shit. You know, so that motherfucking Sugar Free is fucking knocking. So, especially for all the for the old school homies out there, all the Gen Xers and shit. Well, you know, millennials listen to fucking, you know, Sugar Free too, from the Pimp and Pomona. You know what I mean? I had to slap a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't make me break a fingernail on this motherfucker. You better clean your room, bitch.
And you know, I stay on my R&B, my R&B ass nigga shit.
I
was about to say R&B only, my R&B ass nigga shit.
There you go.
What the hell was that for?
I don't know. It was the closest thing to R&B.
R&B ass nigga.
Should put that on your bio now.
R&B only ass nigga.
The R&B ass nigga for the Chickasaw podcast.
I should.
I'm the R&B correspondent.
I might have to put R&B only ass nigga.
You should.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Nah, but I was listening to I don't know. I was listening to Lucky Day. His album.
Yeah.
Dropped.
I like that song, Misunderstood.
Yeah. Yeah, Real Games is my shit though.
Okay.
I like Real Games. Did y'all listen to the Flying Lotus track with Anderson .Paak?
I didn't listen to it. I didn't get to listen to it yet. It's dope.
It's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, because I've been having that on repeat too.
It was another thing. I went on YouTube and I was searching some sleeping music because I just needed to take a nap and I just needed to hear some, you know, very soothing music. There was this one group. I don't know. There might be the next selection, but it's called Chilled Cow. And they just play like chill hip hop, you know, beats where you could just either study, meditate, or fall asleep to. And I looked them up, and I'm starting to find some different artists and stuff like that. So if you need like a chill vibe, check them out. Chilled Cow on YouTube. They even have a Spotify playlist as well.
I know my ass has been weak as fuck and haven't listened to any music. Like, I just been so busy the last 3 weeks. I've been really busy with work and working on this new podcast. Like,
yeah, that's another announcement. When is that dropping?
Yeah, did you even announce that officially?
Yeah, she just what do you just want to sneak attack niggas?
Yes, it was.
Who are you, Beyonce?
Under the table.
I'm just gonna drop and see what happens. You gotta promote your shit.
I do, and it's stay tuned. And motherfuckers been in my DMs. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on June 6th? What's going on? Stay tuned.
And niggas like a podcast, really?
Hey,
Right.
hey, people still fuck with it, and it's more so like the hype. So it's just like, okay, now I gotta listen.
Okay.
Posted a picture of a silhouette of her with a question mark in there. June 6th.
June 6th.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this. You know, just the work that I've been putting in, and those that have been supportive, that know that I'm working on it, because I haven't really like put it out there like that yet. I'm just surprise, bitch, like, you know, type
gotcha, bitch.
Thing. You know, of course, like I sprinkled a little bit of, you know, of it in people's ears back in January, but yeah, it's all a process in the making, and I'm really excited for that. So yeah, so I haven't been up on any new anything, like even with watching movies and stuff. I know people are talking about that show. What is it? When they see us. I know my ass gonna cry.
Oh
so
boy!
Everybody's talking about it at work right now.
I seen
so
the post that
like,
Charlamagne did of the lady Linda.
Linda Feinstein, of the district attorney. Oh, dude, it was so bad that Ms. Meany herself put "fuck her."
Oh wow!
On Twitter, and you know, Ms. Meany don't even be on Twitter like that. Man. She had to get that off. So I'm like, everybody's trying to go after her pockets because she's doing a book. Mm-hmm. And to this day, she is not sorry or remorseful for putting those 5 kids through that.
That is crazy.
That's the crazy thing about it.
That is inhumane to not have any kind of feelings.
Like oh shit, my bad, shit. But no one's tripping on 4-5. 4-5 was one. He wanted them to have the death penalty. Remember that? So yeah, it's crazy. Oh, what else? Before I forget, I just finished The Way of the Superior Man audiobook. I remember Nipsey Hussle talking about that book when he mentioned his relationship with Lauren London. That Lauren actually recommended him to read that book, and I just read that book. It's very insightful information. So, fellas, I encourage you, or even women. You know, read that book or get the Audible version, however you want to, you know, however you process information. Yeah. So right now I'm trying to, I'm going to, I need to take try out of my out of my vocabulary. I am working on finishing The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene, because, you know, Robert Greene.
That's his latest book?
Yeah. Okay. So Robert Greene be having that shit. Yeah. Robert Greene. I do want to listen to the 50th Power now. Yeah, the 50 Cent's collaboration with Robert Greene.
Yeah, shout out to Robert Greene. I have 3 of his books: The 48 Laws of Power, Mastery, and Seduction. I've only read the 48 laws, but I haven't finished it. But shout out to Mastery, because that was my prop for my photo shoot that I was working on.
That was the prop.
Yeah, it was one of my props.
Oh, okay.
You'll see.
Okay. Photo shoot coming soon.
Books and pizza. I think that's what no.
Hey, it's part of it. Part of my props.
Yeah, I need to get some food. But just to warm things up, man. I know I've been saying this for the past 3 weeks, and it's real. Whole season. It is summer. And there's I don't know if you guys heard of it. I heard it on Joe Budden's podcast. They were talking about it. And it's called I'm about to ask you. Have you guys heard about dick Yelp reviews? That women are sliding into the DMs of this Twitter account, just spilling all the beans about dudes that they slept with.
Nah.
I saw that. Didn't you? Was that you?
Yeah, there's one about Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
I seen that.
Yeah, I seen that. I didn't know it was a real thing. Like,
oh, yeah. Dick Yelp reviews are real thing.
I mean, because it's one of those, as you know, the only woman on this podcast, is real. I know it's real in the group chat community.
Oh, they put it out there in the world.
As that, I didn't know it went to that extreme. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I know they're working on pussy Yelp reviews. I think that's what it's spin off, and the mouth Yelp reviews.
Twatter.
So they try. But you know, I wonder. See, like if I was in my 20s and if I was like out there in the streets like that, of course I would be so like nervous. So like every chick that I would like interact with, I would try to put on the best performance ever because I don't want her to go on Yelp or Dick Yelp give me 1 star.
I don't know, because then like the funny thing about that is like if I got a bad review, I'd be like, bitch, you only got half of the effort, or you only got half of me, or something.
I was drunk that night.
Like I didn't even give you 100%.
Bitch, you didn't deserve me.
Right, you don't even deserve a stellar performance.
Yeah, you didn't. I could say your mouth was trash and your pussy was loose.
Right,
it was open like the 805 freeway.
You would have
bitch.
went on there and been like, I still beat though.
Oh yeah, that's still undefeated.
It's
still undefeated. Still beat though.
Still running. Bitch, when I went down on you, I heard my voice echo.
No.
But ladies, please.
Got a hallway.
Please have some consideration. Have some consideration that these men that you're talking about is someone's son, someone's father, someone's brother.
Fuck that shit. What that
I was about to say, what the hell?
What that got to do with
Let me be
anything?
thoughtful of this person because they have siblings.
Nah, because
family members.
they always say that about women. It's like, before you objectify women, just remember she's someone's sister, someone's mom. Come on, guys. So I'm just, hey man.
I mean, fuck her enough.
But that's different because I feel like.
Oh, that's different.
Look at
Dom's
face. Look at his face.
I'm saying I feel like when people do that, it's because they're not like pussy shaming them or something. It's usually that, to me, that's only been said if it's like them like hella tearing down a woman. I've never heard it. You know what I mean? I personally never heard it been done because a girl's pussy was trash, and then someone's like, "You got to remember." I've never heard that. Have you?
Hey,
when
man,
guys tear down women when they call them bitches and stuff, I think 50. No, not 50. I think Jay said it best. You know, he had a song, "Women and Bitches." Mm-hmm. He separated the two for everybody.
Yeah.
So to be all like that could be somebody.
I've been in.
It's like, well, that didn't stop her from doing this and that.
I've taken Brittany's advice, and I'm really using
Brittany
broads.
Who, some people
Brittany
don't know
from AKA Hey Queen of the Living Millennials podcast. She said, "Don't use bitches, call them broads." So lately, I've been using the word broads more instead of bitches. I'm trying to improve myself.
You know, I used to say broads.
Yeah, and they get mad. Like, you dizzy broad.
Nah, they ain't do nothing for them.
Oh, really?
Like
What?
I said, I keep saying this Lupe fucking line every time.
Okay, go ahead.
Omitting the word bitch, cursing I wouldn't say it. Me and dog couldn't relate until the bitch I dated.
Hurt me so.
Yes.
Food and liquor?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like after you run into some girls that are quote unquote bitches, it's like you start saying the word bitch a lot more, and then your people around you think, damn, what the hell wrong with you? What happened? Man, I ran into this bitch, man. No.
Yo, so especially like when a guy, when you ask him about a certain woman, and if he replies, fuck that bitch, that means he's hurting.
Yes.
Yep. And she,
like, hey,
she may or may not be a bitch.
Yeah, like, hey, dude, what's up with you and old girl? Man, fuck that bitch. God damn,
right.
Man, what happened?
Hey, just know, listeners, if you hear me say a bitch, it's because she did something that a bitch would do. Okay?
So she didn't hurt you. She just did something a bitch would do.
No. A bitch would probably hurt me for sure. Yeah. For sure.
Right.
There was a website that I encountered, and these guys, I think it's like My Ex-Girlfriend or something like that, and they would post videos of old nudes and stuff like that of like these girls, and like
revenge porn is very illegal,
and like leave like all these like nasty like comments about these girls and stuff like that. And there's a section for like the girls to get on the guys too.
Oh wow. Well, I'm not mad at a well balanced anything. So
yeah, I ain't glad at it. I ain't mad at it.
I ain't glad at it.
All right, man. So we'll go ahead and move it all along, man. Get into this Nothing is Safe segment. All right. The first order of business for Nothing is Safe segment. I just wanted to say nothing is safe for gym memberships.
Uh-oh.
Well, here we go.
Which gym?
Okay. Here we go.
Don't say it.
If you aren't aware, Andy Ruiz Jr. has dethroned Anthony Joshua as the heavyweight champion. making Anthony Ruiz the first Mexican heavyweight champion in history. But not only, that my fellow Mexican listeners are celebrating it, there's another demographic that are celebrating his victory as well. Can you guess what kind of demographic that is?
The dad bod.
Does it involve
Did
beer?
you say the dad bod?
The dad
Beer.
bod.
The dad.
Dad bod, big boys,
Yep.
or just, the fat niggas.
The
The
gorditos.
fat niggas.
El Gordos.
El
Gordos,
Gor-
yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? They're celebrating. And hey, take the victory. I mean, I see
It's a W.
Rick Ross reposting that shit. All the big guys are like, yeah, it's a victory for us. And I say, hey, take that shit. But where was that when y'all celebrating Daniel Cormier? He was tubby. He had a
Tubby.
he was.
know,
He had a
Was-
gut on him.
I don't know if
Cain
I don't know if he was
Velasquez.
flabby like that though.
Yeah. Cain Velasquez was fucking flabby, but he beat Brock Lesnar. Fucking Tyson Fury was flabby when he beat Vladimir Klitschko.
Can't forget Butterbean.
And Butterbean was
Butterbean,
knocking
oh my
motherfuckers
God.
out. But all of a sudden, a muscle-bound nigga gets beat up by a fat boy. Niggas
I think that's what it took.
Yeah, no, for real.
They're
I
like, man,
think-
fuck that summer bod shit. that fight was very significant in so many different ways.
Straight
It
up.
was definitely a confidence boosters. But let me remind you, fat boys, this. Ooh, y'all gonna hate me of this one.
Yeah, because you just started with fat boys.
Like, damn.
No. But not fat shaming. But Andy Ruiz is a fucking boxer. That man has been boxing ever since he was 6 years old. Mm-hmm. He has over 100 amateur fights and only lost 5 of them.
And over 100 calories and donuts and
And
cakes.
and just because the way his outer appearance looked, that man is still in good cardiovascular shape.
Which is crazy. Because I saw your post. It's like, that's what the fuck you get. This ain't the UK.
Hell yeah!
And I was like, wait, what the fuck just happened? Such as lost. Okay, let me see the highlights. And I was like, that's who he fought, and that nigga won. Oh shit!
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Welcome to America, nigga. He thought you were gonna get some cream puff fights and shit. But you know what?
Somewhat of a
Max
cream
Kellerman.
puff in the skies.
Max Kellerman did say he talked to Joshua before the fight, and he said he wanted to make the fight with Wilder happen as soon as possible because in the heavyweight division, he knows there's a lot of great fighters out there. And he's like, I don't want to risk the chance of losing the fight, and then there goes that money for the big fight, for the big bag.
It can still happen. He's just gonna have to.
It's just not going to be as appealing.
He's
It
gonna
was
have to
way
climb
more
the ladder.
appealing. It was way more appealing when they were both undefeated. It's kind of
Yeah,
like Manny
that's true.
Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. When Manny got knocked out by Marquez, they're like, it doesn't have that same luster. So, as a boxing fan, I would just want them to make the fights ASAP.
Yeah.
I'd rather too soon than too late. That's just me. And if the fight's too soon and it's a great fight, there's always a rematch, baby. There's always a rematch. So they could get that in there. But to you guys, just had a couple of questions in regards to that. Did you guys think that Anthony Joshua underestimated Andy Ruiz? He took the fight in short notice because Joshua's opponent was set to fight him, but he got popped like 3 times for PEDs. So he took the fight in short notice. So do you think there was like a certain underestimation? He's like, oh man, look at this flabby motherfucker. Lump him up.
Yeah.
And he got
Yep.
Definitely.
because that dude got some hand speed too. Mm-hmm. He got some hand speeds, but I mean, Ruiz did get dropped, but Ruiz got back up and just dropped him 4 times. That's a 4-to-1 ratio. God damn. And like I said, and I was just wondering, did Ruiz's victory over Joshua set a new trend for the fitness industry? You think fitness? Do you think 24-hour fitness is
just
gonna?
like memes.
It ain't gonna stop.
Some
nothing.
motherfuckers like, man, the people look at that picture like, man, fuck this, I ain't doing no core workouts. I'm eating that extra fucking burrito.
I mean, and even then,
I don't
that's
feel
I mean,
like jogging.
It does give another bullet in the chamber for the bigger guys to use.
Oh yeah, especially when you see a little like a big flubby Mexican, you're gonna think twice about stepping up to him.
Yeah.
Like, damn, this dude
Just
might
think
have
twice.
hands like Andy Ruiz, and he's from Imperial, California, which is about like about 2 hours east, an hour and a half east of San Diego. So shout outs to Imperial, California out there. Shout out to all the Mexican homies out there. Y'all finally got y'all a heavyweight champion. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Right.
but I know definitely, like, yeah. I think, yeah, it'll put, like, a little bit of pep in their step, but...
Oh, yeah, they're walking out the dad box this summer. Oh.
But then you got to think about it, like, he's a boxer. Like, you ain't doing
He's a
shit,
conditioned
so,
athlete.
Yeah, it's like you can't...
You can't compare yourself, a
Yeah.
conditioned athlte, to you just sitting on the couch eating potatoes and shit. Potato chips.
Potatoes. I was about to say not potato chips, but potatoes.
Motherfuckers like, yeah, starch me up, nigga.
Drake curse.
Drake curse. Yeah, man. I don't ever take a picture with that man before a big fight.
That's so stupid.
I think Conor McGregor learned his lesson now. Oh, it was funny because Anthony Joshua was so cocky. He thought he was going to break the curse.
Yeah.
Like, no. Got your ass knocked out.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't even take that chance. Like, even if people, if
Yo,
you didn't believe in it, I still would.
I think there's someone out there. I forgot who it was. I think it was like a part of a football team, not like American football, but like overseas football, and they banned his athletes from taking pictures with Drake.
Damn, homie. That's funny as fuck.
That's on the contract. You ain't taking pictures with Aubrey
That's
whatsoever.
funny.
Hell no.
What was
That makes sense.
What was the other curse? And was it the base god
God.
curse?
The base god curse.
What was
Oh,
that?
yeah.
What was
Oh,
that?
man.
On Harden.
Yeah, it's on Harden.
Yeah, he put that on James.
So
Harden.
if Chris Paul goes to a different team outside of Houston and like wins a championship, then the base god curse is real. So it's on Harden. It's not D'Antoni. It's Harden. And Harden is the focal point of the offense. Yo, that gotta hurt, man. You just know you just run into that brick wall of Golden State and you just can't beat them.
I thought he said after the first time Harden got out, he lifted the curse. Maybe.
He didn't lift shit. Till you holding that Larry O'Brien trophy, that curse is still in effect. If you're not, if I don't see you on ABC with confetti coming down you hosting that shit, you are still cursed in my eyes. You know what I mean? If you ain't wearing a shirt that say Houston Rockets 2000 whatever champions, you are still cursed.
Yep.
And you being with D'Antoni, his style of coaching is fun for regular season. It's not championship basketball. It's not playoff basketball coaching. It's just not. And but they're gonna keep running into it. Another one, nothing to say.
Harden's playing style,
Yeah.
well, his known playing style isn't
Yeah.
championship.
ISO basketball is not gonna
Caliber.
win you chips, homie.
Nope.
Period.
Nope.
It'll get you in the Hall of Fame, but it won't win you a
It'll
championship.
be a Charles Barkley.
Damn. Terrible. Another nothing to say if I want to get out is clout chasing. I didn't get around to touch on this subject, but here we are. It is between rappers DaBaby and Cam Coldheart. Have you seen this one?
Yes.
Inside the Louis store.
Outside the Louis store.
Well, it started in the inside. He was trolling them. He's like,
Yeah.
"Look at this nigga, the baby.
Yeah.
This nigga's a bitch."
Yeah.
And the baby was like, "Well, come get your shit. Come get your
What
belt."
was funny is before his video ended, while he's talking shit to the baby, he was like, "Look at this nigga, man. Why you taking your jewelry off?"
Yo,
I was like, "Cause he about to put hands on you."
Yo, that's the funny thing is, like, homie try to talk shit on live, hold his shorts up,
Oh God.
and try to like go for a
Swing,
jab.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? That was stupid. Of course, we don't know what happened in between, but
Yeah.
we seen the end result, and it's looking like a versus sign on Street Fighter when someone loses.
Yep, the baby's hat wasn't on his head no more, and he looked like he was breathing hard. One of them veins, anime veins, was in his head.
Anime veins.
And then homie out there with the bloody nose and his shorts down his ankles. Oh, first of all, dog.
Yep, ass out,
You're
face down, ass up.
Yeah. He's looking like a good time in the prison yard. That's what he was looking like. But I just wanted to say, like, dude, like, no shame to people who wear Hanes boxer briefs or whatever boxer briefs that he was wearing. But how in the fuck are you gonna wear those type of boxer briefs, but you're shopping at a Louis store? It just doesn't match up. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that to yourself? You're gonna spend over a rack on a Louis belt but you can't get yourself a quality pair of like
Hey,
Tommy Hilfiger,
Listen.
Calvin Klein boxer
Listen.
briefs. You know what I
Listen.
mean?
and I'm in no way, shape, or form condoning that, but it's the same thing. I feel like it's equivalent to bitches that buy expensive bags, like a Gucci bag, a Louis bag, and they ain't got shit to put in it because all their money goes towards the bag.
Women do that?
Yes.
Empty bags?
Yes.
Empty bag. The bag is the bag.
Seriously.
Empty the bag for an empty bag.
Yo, I can't do that. For the life of me, nah. And I know my girlfriend loves the fact that I wear like, I guess she calls it grown man underwear.
Define grown man underwear.
You know, just like nice boxer briefs, you know? Some good boxer briefs, I guess nice brands, because I guess her ex-boyfriends used to wear like Hanes and shit.
Aw, Hanes.
You know, those struggle
Hey, man,
ones.
I'm
you
not
know?
gonna lie, Hanes be comfortable sometimes.
Yeah, Hanes are comfortable, but she just, you know, she likes the bouginess. I guess she likes my bouginess when it comes to that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so maybe that's how I attract
Shit,
Gucci
I have a
women.
mixed bag of drawers. It's like, is it my
Yeah.
size? I'll take it.
Matter of fact, maybe-
I got the fancy and the
see
the
when I was younger,
the Hanes.
when I was younger, I couldn't relate to DJ Quig when he said I wanted all brand new socks and drawers. I relate to that shit now that I'm older. Because brand new socks and drawers is the shit.
Facts. Comfortable. I'm actually like back into boxers now. I'm like, man, these boxers is comfortable as hell. We'll start getting some more boxers.
Get
again.
some boxers.
Yeah.
Let the mouse out the house. Just boop.
The mouse at the house. Boxers or briefs?
Neither. I'm a compression shorts type guy.
I was about to say,
ready
what you
for
swing,
any-
what you
When I go
free
to
balling? Neither.
I'm ready for anything.
And just
the,
leave it
when I
at
go
that.
to the gym, you know.
You should have did a long pause when you said neither. Neither.
No, he said
and
either.
smile.
He said either or neither.
He said
Neither.
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 Oh.
Once he said neither, he should have just left it there. See our reaction.
Drops Mike.
Neither. I'll leave the imagination there.
But yeah, man, back to cloud chasing. How many times your cousin Marco got to tell you?
Marco.
Cloud chasing it is and can and will be hazardous to your health.
Yeah.
Y'all need to stop that shit. What is it gonna get you? Like the nigga was happy that he had new Instagram followers.
I mean,
And he's like, yo, man, you know, I got me a Lambo truck and 2,000 new followers.
Why? So niggas could just post L on your comment section?
yep.
That's not gonna get you a I mean, I think he has his own little record deal, but that's not gonna get you any more influence after that. Then
Might get him a couple streams.
get a couple of streams.
Yeah.
know.
It might. You know, it's like, man, why he going so
I
hard?
mean, like the
Making a fool of
Carolinas-
himself.
Yeah,
Let me
the
check his music out, see if it's trash. Give me another reason to talk shit.
Yeah, people like, man, you got trash and you knocked out. Remember in San Diego had their own version of a clout chaser. You remember this, right? Back in 2014, Belmont Park.
Yeah.
Some dude tried to press Rob Stone and got knocked the fuck out. And that's when Chill Bill went viral
Yep.
on World
It
Star.
doesn't even seem like it was that long ago.
Yeah.
That's
no,
like 2014, dog.
like a couple years.
Yeah,
Like-
that's crazy.
Like not 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Like 2.
It was on World
3.
Star. I remember someone on Twitter said, "Hey, dog, I think I seen the guy who got knocked out by Rob Stone. He's just mad quiet now."
He's just
Hey
mad
man,
quiet.
ain't you the dude that got knocked out by Rob Stone and his crew?
Damn.
I wonder if he'd like jump up.
Like cloud
"Man,
chasers
fuck
going
you."
viral for the wrong reasons, and it's
Yeah.
just
I think that's what it is right now.
they just want to go viral.
They just need your attention.
They need that
please.
clout.
However,
Yeah.
they can get it.
Clout is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, it's crazy because even like going back to the whole Nip situation, that guy that hopped on live right after and he said that he was the one that shot him or whatever. Do you guys remember that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah. I'm surprised.
I'm surprised. Yeah,
He's still somewhere running around.
yeah, because I feel like if he wasn't, it's something would like we would have like known about it. You know what I mean? So that shit crazy as fuck. I mean, I know he was showing nothing but his forehead, but he was on live, so doesn't it show like
Yeah.
each person's name?
Yeah, motherfuckers like, yo, I'm mashing on the E-way now, nigga. I'm like, all right, homie, when niggas find
Shot him
you,
in front of his daughter. Fuck that nigga.
yeah, when niggas find you, it's gonna be trouble, trouble, trouble. Well, anyway, that was my nothing to say segment. Just wanted to get those out here. Any final thoughts, man, or either or about fat niggas getting a victory or clout chasing motherfuckers getting hurt?
Enjoy it while you can. Squeeze as much as you can out of it.
Pull some bitches while you at it during the whole season.
Pull what you can pull right now.
Hey, girl, I can protect you.
I got fast hands.
I got these hands are fast. You see how fast I'm in for that chicken wing? Like that? Yeah, girl. Just like
reach for that chicken wing. What the fuck? I grab you like I grab that chicken wing, girl.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, shit.
Scoop you like Haagen-Dazs because I like to eat that.
Oh my goodness.
At night.
He's stupid.
Man, motherfucker. That motherfucker Andy Ruiz, he's a real one, homie. I fucks with him though. I fucks with him. All right, so what's up, Nessa? What we got for the NSA? All right, we just chilling. We have no NSA today.
No, we do. It's gonna be real short though.
It's gonna be real short. All right, let's get it popping.
Damn, son, where do you find this? This the Jig Is Up podcast with Nessa's Service Master.
Beatbox eating music.
Oh my god.
Now listen. Now listen.
The grand finale right here, like fireworks.
All right, y'all. Speaking of Heaux season.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Speaking of Heaux season, yes, Heaux season is upon us. And although I cannot confirm nor deny if I'm going to participate in it, it is definitely here. It's funny, even going off, talking about fat guys, in our group chat, the question was asked, would we or have we ever dated a fat guy? And it was interesting because, like I said, in group chats, any and everything goes. So I guess a few of the girls they've been on, okay, I'm not going to say few. A couple of the girls have been on some apps, some dating apps. And
any specific?
Like Tinder. That I know of.
I can't help it.
Long time ago, nigga.
Hashtag king of the swipe.
But they did suggest Soul Swipe because,
I was about to say Soul Swipe.
If they're looking for melanated prospects.
Yeah.
Prospects with melanin. Or non-black prospects that like melanin.
Yes.
Right.
They do. They're in there too.
So anyway, so that was a question one of the questions that was brought up, if we would ever date a fat guy. And I was like looking at because I do a lot of lurking in our group chat. Mind you, we have different group chats. So we have group chat in Snap. We have group chat through text. We have group chat through WhatsApp. All of that. Instagram.
Huh.
So,
Group
and then
me.
everything. And then even within your group chat, you might have a side group chat because you don't want a particular one or two people to be part of it. I know I'm not a part of all of the group chats, and I'm not tripping because it is what it is. But yeah, so that one in particular, I was interested to see the girls' comments or their responses. And most of the girls were like, yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, I would try it. Or, yeah, I've had it. They seem like they more fun. And one of the responses was, well, yeah, because if he fat, that means he going to feed me.
True. That's funny.
I thought that was funny as fuck. But, so during Heaux season, I can honestly say that I haven't really participated, at least not like, oh, it's summertime, I'm going to, you know what I mean? I've had my whole phase. Maybe a few times now that I think about it. Maybe
a few times.
But it's never been a certain season for me, if that makes sense.
You've had multiple seasons. Like a show.
Yes. And
so when is Nessa's final season? Like Game of Thrones.
We shall see. But I'll talk more about that in a second. It's kind of hard because I know all of you guys are in relationships. So, I don't want to get any of you guys in trouble. So this is going to be just not even hypothetical. If you want to speak about it, go ahead. If not, I totally understand.
You speak on the past. I think that's safe.
I think
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the long time
Yeah,
ago.
Definitely. It's going to be a long time ago.
Yeah,
but
it is
if you
long time
feel
ago.
like you might get in trouble, you do not have to participate. No names being said.
Blame it on that.
So let me ask you
Just looked at
this.
someone.
So let me ask you this. And it can go in any order. During Heaux season, what did you do to prepare for that?
Wow.
Long time ago.
Whole season.
From the guy's perspective, because I know
What
it's
did you
different
do
for
to
women.
prepare
So
for
I would
Heaux
like
season?
to know. Or was Heaux season all year long for y'all?
Pretty much.
It was all year.
Yeah, as a
was all
single
year?
person, it was pretty much all year. Shit.
It was all-
kept everything clean. You
Okay.
know, you
Yep.
want to be presentable all around.
At all times.
At all fucking times.
Because you never know what's going to go down.
Yep. Keep
Or,
condoms with
or
you at all
when
times.
she's gonna go down.
Yeah, that too. Yep.
Hey, I go down. It's very general about anything that can happen, but I understand what you're saying.
I feel like I have to like be specific. Like I had to make sure the spot was clean.
Uh-huh.
You know, if I was having guests, I'd wash my motherfucking bed sheets and all that just in case. Not even like guaranteed getting anything. Stay with condoms
Hey, but
on
nice,
deck.
but nice sheets are very nice to come home to though.
Yeah. Yeah, in general, yeah. But you know, for me, I'm like, I don't care if it's been 2 days. Like I'm washing these motherfuckers again. Fuck it. You know, I'm not even gonna chance it. Fuck it.
I was definitely like poor back then, and I had to donate a lot of plasma to get some money to take girls out on dates.
Really?
Man, this dude
lot
was
of
giving
plasma.
blood.
Dying.
Wait,
Yeah.
you got paid for that? Like how much? How much?
So they say your plasma should regenerate in about 48 hours. So you could do it twice a week with like a day or two in between. So the first time you go at the clinic that I went to, it would be about $30, and then you'll get 35 to 40 the second day, so $70 a week. And that's what I was living off of when I was in college.
What?
$70 a week. I didn't have a job.
Damn.
He was giving up your bodily.
I know. I was giving my body for these girls.
Man,
He's about to die for this pussy.
he's
If you
risking
love
it
the
all.
pussy, you better prepare to die for it.
I'm a little weak right now. My stamina's down. So,
Girl, just give me a cookie.
Yeah.
Right.
Give me a cookie, some
Thank you for your
electrolytes.
plasma. Here's a cookie. I
did that
don't want that kind of
I
cookie.
did that for 5 years.
Damn.
Yo.
What?
This used to be bigger. This stick mark that I used to have, it used to be like puffed up, and now it's
So like any like heroin addicts will just look at your forums like, yo, you've been through some shit.
Hey man, I didn't know you was using.
a lot of scar tissue.
Using.
You're like, damn, I wish I had a vein like that. My shit's
Oh
gone.
man.
I have horrible veins. First of
Yeah.
all, like when I need to get blood drawn, like when I go to the lab, like
They have trouble finding it.
they have trouble, and it sucks because some of the nurses, they're not really good at it. So I get poked like
Yeah, they're
crazy on both
trash.
of my arms.
It's happened to
You're
me
a
before.
pincushion, huh?
It happens to me
Yeah.
often too.
Yeah, and it
Like,
hurts.
I walk out with cotton balls on both arms.
Yeah, me too. I'm sitting there like this because it's tight as fuck. And you're just sitting there like this, like the emoji, like.
Right.
But when you guys have to do it, it's like real quick, like quick blood work. Like for me, it'll be like an hour. They do it based on your
Blood type?
on your weight. So like for me, the bottle would be about this big, and I have to fill up about 80% of that.
Oh no.
You thought?
Wait,
What?
I did that twice a week, every week for 5
Bruh.
years.
So you get most of your blood back. So they take the blood out and they spin it really fast, and then like this yellow stuff comes out, the plasma, and then like it goes into this bottle and looks like sweet tea. Because it's
Why
like
you gotta say that?
Yeah, you shouldn't have said
sorry.
something that I drank.
Yeah, come on,
look like
man.
brisk.
Yes, say it.
Okay, I don't drink brisk.
That's
You're being
brisk,
specific.
baby.
Yeah, you can say brisk. I don't drink that shit.
Nah, I drink brisk. I
I
drink
don't.
brisk, Lipton, everything.
Lifted.
McDonald's,
McDonald's.
The
sweet
Southern
tea.
tea, the sweet tea.
I like
McDonald's.
Popeyes, huh?
Do you guys like sweet tea?
I do.
Yeah.
Sweet tea's cool.
I dig it from time to time.
Like, we love it in Texas, but like I had some people they were like, I hate sweet tea. I was like, what?
Who the fuck said that?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemous.
Wait, so what do you mean you get your blood back?
Oh, so they spin the blood.
Okay.
And then they return your blood, so you get most of it. So you lose a little bit.
Yeah, what do you mean by
It pumps it back in. So they have an anti-coagulating fluid that goes in, and then it mixes with your blood so it doesn't clot. So that way,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So
Like,
that's why you can get. So like when it comes back in, it feels like cold. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Good
So
times.
why?
So
So
it has
why?
to be a weird ass
So
sensation.
why 5 years? Like what? When did you decide
I was such a
I ain't gonna pay for the pussy no more? Not just play.
I was
just
such
like-
a late bloomer. Like I was more focused on school. My schooling, it took a lot of times. I had a lot of clinicals, so I had to go work with my college sports. So if you guys didn't know, I'm an athletic trainer. So I take care of sports injuries and stuff like that. So we have to prepare for games, make the water, the Gatorade, set up the field with tents and stuff like that. And then we have to clean up. So we're the first on the field, the last off the field too. So it was like long hours. And especially during football season, football is really big in Texas. So like every high
Everything's
school,
big in Texas.
every high school in Texas has an athletic trainer.
Oh,
So
okay.
I know I looked into California and it's not as big out here for athletic trainers. Like you'll have it in the college sports and the pro sports, but not anything
high
less than that.
Okay.
And it's hard here in California to start because you need a bunch of doctors to get together and start like a system of athletic trainers and stuff like that, and gather events and stuff like that. So a lot of people in my career, they get transplanted to Texas. So I was busy with that during college. So in between classes, I can go donate plasma. And that's why I did it for 5 years.
That's crazy.
And I didn't have another job until like my senior year.
So
arm just
so
stopped
did
working.
that so did that like have a hindrance on your performance, when you get lucky a couple of nights because you're losing blood and you put it back and it doesn't affect your whole blood flow elsewhere where you need to perform?
Well, you just gotta like immediately after I donate, I have to go eat and
Yeah.
get some Powerade, Gatorade, something like that, and just refuel.
Yeah.
But I didn't get too lucky most of the time.
Okay. So you wouldn't know.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
A girl was like, "Hey, WID." Yeah, I need to regenerate, girl.
Yeah. What are you doing? Sleep.
Rain
Sleep.
check for tomorrow.
Rain check for tomorrow. That's crazy.
But when she's like, "I want it
The way,
tonight,"
oh my god, the way you just described
Okay,
that.
just don't let me use my right
It's like
arm.
rinsing-
Okay?
like
I'll use
people-
my left. This one still got the bandage on it.
okay, all right.
Wait, okay, so in preparation for Heaux season, you did that. You
Did
got
that
your money up.
Manscaped.
Yep.
Oh, that is very important.
Yep, that was included in my cleaning up, Manscaped haircut. Trying to keep it up. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean
What
that's pretty much it. Like,
were you staying in? Were you staying in the dorm, or you had your own?
No, I
place?
stayed at home at my mom's. So
Oh,
a
okay.
lot of my Heaux season stuff happened in the back of the car
car fucking, hey man,
Hey,
or the
man,
SUV.
hey,
More room.
I'm not even gonna lie. Hey,
get it in.
A lot.
long time ago.
Get in. Did you like watch out? Like, was it your SUV or was it like your parents' SUV?
So it was like my parents, but they gave it to me.
So you had to like be careful you don't fuck up the upholstery, right? You're like, oh,
Man, I done got it in Geo Metro, little ass fucking car, Ford Taurus.
yo,
Push
you're
the seats up
you
real-
know you're a
as
different
far as
type
you
of
can.
nigga if you fucking in a car with no tinted windows.
You gotta do it at night.
Yeah,
Yay.
Parking
Nigga,
lot.
shit. You find an abandoned
He's
area.
like, says who?
a little desolate area in the dark. Homie.
Look, hey, I don't know if I said this on the pod. Like, I think I was drunk one time. Left the house party. The police shut down the party. It was a girl I was a coworker with. We kind of flirted here and there at work. She was there. I left. She called and said she needed a ride from there. I'm like, what? You called me? I know what this is. I'll be right there.
Fake taxi.
So, right?
I love those videos.
Yo, straight up fake taxi.
The UK one's pretty good.
I like the UK ones a lot.
Those are better.
I like those a lot. Those are.
And they got women drivers now too.
Yeah, that's those I'm talking about too. So
Nessa wouldn't know. She doesn't watch porn.
I don't.
That's
Like,
hilarious.
yo,
Homie said fake taxi.
yo.
Oh shit.
So
I'm cutting down on my porn consumption.
I pull up on her. I had a Corolla at the time.
Hey man, gotta roll up in the road.
No tents. And I don't promote drinking and driving, but I was lit when I was driving. Taking her back to her spot. And we pull up. I'm double parked. I'm like pretty much in the street. Right? So the conversation turned into this girl was a different nationality than black. And she said she's never been a black dude. We flirted about that at work. So she did the "Is it true what they say?" and she wanted to see it.
Is it the black thing?
And before she could finish, I already had it out like, ta-da.
oh my god! I don't know what you think.
What you want to do with it?
Now listen.
Go ahead, start the examination. Touch, grab, look around.
So when she saw it, she was like,
Nope.
"No."
She was like, "Ooh," and yep.
Hey.
But not beatbox eating. Nope.
Beatboxing. Well, I mean, I could say during Heaux season because that's when me and Olivia started hooking up.
Wait.
There's more.
There's more.
She didn't just knock me now. We migrated to the back seat, and we were literally getting it in while I was double parked, and a car pulled up behind us and was honking a horn, and we were still getting
emergency
in.
lights on or nothing.
No, well, I didn't have time to put the emergency lights on because I was trying to get it in.
You had pulled up to her place though.
Yo, fam, you were wild.
We were at her place, across the street from her place.
Couldn't wait?
Double parked.
Dang.
Well, she couldn't really go and bring nobody in. She kind of had the same situation.
Yeah.
Living with parents.
So, yeah. I'm thinking while I'm getting in, I'm like, dude, I'm in the hood. I'm surprised the police ain't pulled up yet.
World star.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck it, I don't care. Ass is in the air. Where I'm pretty sure they could see me like half naked and shit, trying to get it in the back seat when the people pulled up behind us, and I kind of just flicked them off like, go around.
You see what I'm doing right here? I'm working.
You see my car shaking? Get the fuck out of here.
Nigga mad because he probably ain't got no bitches.
Right? He probably just left his
He probably got curved. He probably got
on him.
his-
He was
Yo,
leaving
that would
his
be
seat.
bad.
There was
dude.
one thing I was hoping that it wasn't
What?
one of her family members.
Oh.
Because, she didn't stay by herself. So I was like, man, I hope this ain't somebody she know.
Hey, if
Because
she-
they don't see her,
But listen,
but they
if
see what I'm doing to her.
Listen, if she ain't worried about it, then neither should you.
She didn't give a fuck. And I didn't either. I was like, we here. Yep. I'm matching energy with her energy. Shit.
Yo,
She's a Scorpio, too. Shout out to her.
Oh yeah, Scorpios.
A long time ago.
They're nuts. No long time ago. I could attest to that. But like that's how me and Olivia started fucking around during Heaux season. Like I think the tail end of Heaux season.
Yeah.
Well, Heaux season can be extended in San Diego because the weather is still
Yeah.
hot in like
That is
the
true.
fall. So September is like an extension, before it closes out to cuffing season.
Mm-hmm.
So we fucked in the car mad times. No tent. Like the first time we got it in the car, like it was like right there in South Park. Yeah. So yeah, and that's the crazy thing, and that's how we used to get it in. It was like we would go drive around.
Yep.
Yo, is this dark enough
Try to
right
find a
here?
low-key
And then when you find the low key go to spot, it's a wrap.
It's a fucking rap.
It's a wrap. But sometimes she got loud this one time. I was like, oh shit, I thought we were gonna get yeah, dude. She got loud this one night. I was like, yo, like you would get us in trouble. So you gotta,
Yo, hey.
I'm gonna have to muffle you.
Don't nobody shame me, but there was this church parking lot.
Oh my
You going to
God.
hell. You going to hell, nigga.
Oh my God.
Hey, it was a prime spot though. It was like a dark area right by the church. I'm like, all right,
Lord,
guys, you know what I'm about to do, man. Hey, look, I'm sorry, man. I gotta do this.
He was like, Lord,
For
forgive
all
me.
my sins.
Lord, forgive me what I'm about to do to this ass.
It was
Say
such a
prayer
prime
on
spot. We were outside the car
Oh, you was
hell.
outside.
Yep, had it bent over.
Oh my God.
with her like in
Literally.
towards
Yeah.
the inside of the car.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, like every like
Pants and ankles.
it was another thing because I'm just keeping it with me and my girl because we did whole shit.
So we did Heaux.
Because we did whole shit.
There was one time she was drunk
wait.
and she was like giving
The
me
area was down the street from where the marathon store is.
Oh, word?
Yeah, it was
You
off
getting in on
Slauson
Crenshaw,
by a park.
Hyde Park area. Niggas could have ran. Hey, cuz, what you doing out? All right, you know what, cuz? I'm gonna leave you alone, homie. I'm
Hey.
trying to bust your nut,
Hey, cuz
cuz.
getting it in over there.
Hey, cuz out there beating them cheeks, cuz. On rip.
Cuz put this work, cuz. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, there was I don't know if this car that pulled up beside us, red light. My mama, we were on our way to our desk of the area, but she couldn't, she was like in the mood. So she started going down on me, giving me roadhead. But the thing was, we were on that red light, and then another fucking like car pulled up beside us. And I'm just thinking like, oh shit, are they looking? I don't know. Well, fuck it. If they look, I'll just wave like, it could be you.
Right. Oh my god.
Or it could be like, if it was a couple, like, it could be y'all, but y'all playing. Oh, man.
I had another situation.
Okay.
I got pretty lucky because the police showed up. But we were already done.
Oh, the nut's been busted. Oh, well.
Yeah. Oh man. It was okay, so it was in a parking lot, and this girl, somebody never mind. But we got into it, we did the thing, whatever, and I was like, I don't know what it was, but the energy left me when
It left
like,
you
all my
literally?
energy left me when I busted that. I was like, what the fuck?
It left
Like,
you literally.
She was like Shang Tsung or something.
Oh, damn.
And I only had enough energy to put my jeans on, and I had no shirt on. I'm in the back seat like an addict that just shot up. Like when the police came, I'm like, I'm tired. So she had to talk for me. Like,
Yeah, that's my retarded cousin.
Yeah,
I
he's
had a
just
whole
tired.
day.
He's resting. He was driving, so I'm
Niggas
waiting for
like,
him.
I've never called this bitch again. Hell no, she never gonna have me like that shit again.
Nope, looking crazy.
That's lethal. Whatever she did to you, that shit was lethal. And that's the type of shit that would like get niggas in trouble. Like in the middle of the street, chasing her down, calling her name, but just
I don't know. Cause as
just-
soon as you bust it up, you can't see either. I'm
No, I'm just saying when you,
blind.
I'm just saying like when you regain your senses and you start falling in love with this chick, nigga chasing her down with boxers on, like, oh, where you going?
Oh, man.
Stupid.
Oh no.
But speaking of car shit, I've had plenty of car sex, but I've had there are two spots that I always took my dick appointments to. And
Wow.
one was
Hold on, time out.
Wow.
So like I'm just saying, if there was pussy up reviews, niggas part of them been like, yeah, dog, she did the same thing. She took to the same spot. He probably texted something like,
You talking about the one under the tree over by the?
yes, there was one under a tree.
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah, homie, she take me to that spot too.
Don't confirm. It just sound like I know shit. I don't know shit. People.
I don't know shit. We've been
I don't know
speculating.
shit about
This
shit.
is all for entertainment. It's only entertainment.
Right.
So one of the spots was in it was in a neighborhood, and it was under a tree. But I'm not gonna say what city
A
it's
eucalyptus tree?
in, because if I do,
Pine tree.
then I don't know, man. But
Shoot.
right
Oak tree.
across was like kind of like a ranch, like it had animals. So sometimes it was hard because sometimes if you put the windows down to get air ventilation,
smell that manure.
Yes, and it's horrible because you getting it in.
It's gonna be
and
funky
then
anyway.
That shit ain't gonna stop me.
Nuh-uh. First of all,
I had to turn on the car a couple times.
first of all,
With the arrow.
No headlights.
first of all,
Right.
my shit don't stink, so ain't nothing funky.
Or musky. It's gonna be musky.
Not
then
even
you roll
that. Not even that.
Not even bad diet smelly.
No, nothing. Nothing.
Oh, no, that's
Because
funny.
I've had y'all know how I feel about must and all of that shit. So if that's
Yeah.
the case,
No, I forgot.
You stupid.
you just want to see me all riled up again.
But you
Right.
gonna be sweaty just like you're in the gym.
Yeah, but there's difference between being sweaty because you're sweaty and being like musty sweaty. And I've smelt somebody like that,
So okay, wait.
and that's fucking gross. And that we
So
wasn't
when you-
getting it in.
So,
How
your
disrespectful is that?
definition of musty sweaty, what does that mean to you behind it? Like behind the smell, like the person didn't wash their ass, or they
You
just
talking about him in general, the one that I was
no,
so
just
because we don't want to talk about
generalized musty sweaty.
Was it onions? Was it fish?
that right now. No,
I know, right?
Wait, about that guy? I can't even. Ugh. I don't even want to go back and think about that
Yo,
shit.
that's nuts.
Ugh.
I think some people naturally have like strong smells.
Yeah.
Some of them aren't aware of it.
Yeah.
You know.
Like friends. Oh, shout out to all 4 of my exes that contacted me this year. Like this year alone, all 4 of my exes contacted me. Not on
Yeah,
no,
shout out to y'all.
not even on no relationship stuff, but it was just weird. I thought that was weird.
Maybe they all came together on
They,
some
were they like
diabolical plan.
asking you like,
They're trying to make the sinister stick, so they're
I
trying
was
to like
about to-
find, they're trying to find
I
like
was
the
about to
other
say,
2
leave it
exes or
Well,
know,
my first one was
other
weird.
2
Like,
situationships.
he was hitting me up like on some shit. Like I guess he was like going through some stuff like
Oh.
just in life and stuff. And it was like weird. It was more so kind of like on a friend thing, So I was just like, okay, like it was just random because I haven't
Okay.
spoke to him.
That's
and,
cool.
He was
Interesting.
just.
You guys are amicable now, like you
Yeah,
guys-
but I'm cool with all of my exes.
That's
all
dope.
of them.
That's dope.
So he was just
I'm,
on
They all
some.
live in Texas.
I'm a Pisces.
maybe,
I can't.
maybe you're the only one that they didn't burn bridges with. That's why they go to you and ask.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You left
Yeah.
If it was like
you
a
left good
civil,
impression.
if it was a civil breakup, like, hey, shit just didn't work out. Oh well. But if it was
Yeah.
one of those acrimonious breakups and shit, trust me.
Yeah, but that's the one that I told you that he mentally, emotionally, and physically abused me early on. Well, probably like mid relationship. But yeah, so that was like just random.
Do you think he realized that he did that stuff?
No, and it's funny that you asked that because I brought that up and I forgot how, but we were just talking about random shit, and then we were talking about relationships, and he was like, yeah, you were always like smart, you were always this, you were always that, and I was like, yeah, but you didn't appreciate me back then. And then when I had brought up like some of the shit that he did, he was just like, yo, like I didn't realize that. And at the time he started experimenting in drugs, whereas in the beginning when I met him, he was just doing weed. But then he started hanging out with the wrong people, started doing Special K, shrooms, all of that shit. Like he
Special
was
K, I thought that was good for you.
the different type, not
I
the
like the
cereal,
almond
not the
kind.
cereal version.
Oh.
And then my
Never
second
mind.
one, we've always been cool. We had a little falling out like right after we broke up, but I supported him, and I was like literally his only friend when he went to jail on some wrong place, wrong time, with the wrong people type shit.
Well, no wonder he hit you back up.
Yeah, so we've always been cool. And then my third one, he randomly hits me up here and there. He just hit me up actually the other day because he wanted some Cali money shit.
Oh.
He had seen my post and he's like, oh, let me get some of that. And then last but not least, my last relationship, he randomly hit me up the other day, and I meant to talk about it on the pod because it was random. He was like, yo, what? He said, what is that thing called when you used to squeeze my dick with your pussy? And what are those balls that you used to tie in your pussy muscles with? I was like, this shit is random as fuck. But Kegels and Benoit balls. Yeah, that's the answer.
Got the Yanni eggs now.
The crisp Benoits.
But yeah, I
no.
thought that
Put a
was
cross face.
But I thought that shit was weird. But anyway, I don't even know how I got to this. But yeah, so I had 2 car spots. In that first one, yeah, like I said, it was like funky and shit. Oh, that's why, because my third ex-boyfriend, sometimes he kind of smelled a little funky. So I know what funky
He
smells
smelled a
like.
little tart.
Yeah, he smelled a little tart.
Even getting out the shower.
No, not after the shower.
Probably spontaneous, right?
Yeah,
Most
during
of
the
time.
spontaneous.
Oh, spontaneous.
So he wasn't
spunk.
prepared.
Yeah.
He wasn't ready.
Yeah. And then the second spot was near a beach. I'm not gonna say which one, but it was near a beach, and I always that was the spot. One time, me and
Ocean.
Odu was fucking, right?
Ocean Beach.
And
huh?
no.
Oh no.
That's too far to get it in.
Hey, it look low key than a motherfucker.
Probably shit. But the spot by the beach, I remember one time me and Odu was fucking, and we were like almost finished, and then we all of a sudden see a flashlight pointing at us. So we like, scrambling, putting our clothes up, and then it's like knocking on the window. He's like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" We're like, like, what the fuck does it look like we do it? But, we ain't gonna say that to the cop. And he's like, "You guys know you're disturbing the peace." I'm like, "Dang, DTP." Like, where's Ludacris at?
Duda.
Where Ludacris
I-20. You're disturbing the peace. Thank you.
But yeah, he's like, I could technically give you a ticket for this. And what did he say? Indecent exposure. And he was like saying all this shit that we could have got.
Can I give you a ticket for being a hater, homie? How about that?
Shit, I'm sorry you had to work
Could
this
give y'all a
night
ticket,
shift.
but
Oh boy. Yo, that'd be fucked
no.
up. What
it ain't no fun.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I wouldn't take one for the team.
See,
He was like, he about to throw
what
me
are
in
you
jail.
willing to do for?
Yo,
What are you willing to do to get rid of a ticket,
The cop was
Missy?
like, I'm gonna throw this nigga in jail if you don't give it up.
You just said throw both of y'all.
Yeah.
What's your name, Miss Nessa?
Both,
Is that your
both
name?
of y'all, if the cop was like, both of y'all.
Hell no.
What you willing to do to bail yourself out, Miss Nessa? What you willing to do for a Klondike bar? No.
Yo,
that's how he sounded. He was Caucasian. If his shit was pink, you guys know, I would have died on.
Well, if it was
take me
melanin.
now.
What if it was
Take me
Neapolitan?
now.
Right.
That's funny.
Oh
That's
man,
funny.
I don't
Is that
know.
the title, Neapolitan Dick?
Oh my gosh,
No, let's not do that.
No.
Neapolitan.
Please don't. But yeah,
That's wild.
yeah. So I know all about that.
Y'all
car
have
sex.
y'all have a lot of homeless people around here. Like
We
where I'm
do.
from.
Oh, yeah, we do.
They stay hidden unless you go downtown to Dallas. For where I live, like it's a little city.
Hidden? What,
Oh.
like in the shadows?
Yeah, like
I mean,
like
a
bushes
lot
or-
of blue states. Yeah, the homeless people.
they don't stay on the. They don't stay and sleep on the streets.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
They go in like
Oh, bro.
Yeah,
like,
California is a
behind trash
different
cans and stuff
beast.
like that.
They'll sleep on the sidewalk and look at
Yeah.
you like you fucking crazy.
Yeah, like probably like 2004, it was a different situation. Like for example, in LA and Inglewood, off of Century, like towards the LAX, there's there's a little boondocks area.
tent
Like
city.
basically,
You can set
know,
up camp.
they set up camp off the freeway, right off the freeway. Like where it's all gated off and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They hop that gate and they have like a little community over there. Now, it's like how you see out here. They're on the sidewalk everywhere, on the
They get
bus
pushed out.
bench.
I'd be scared one of them see me doing something.
Yeah,
Yo, real,
I'd be like,
real shit.
man, you got a lot of
Yo,
nerve.
I saw a
Y'all
homeless
be out
dude.
here doing some shit.
I saw a homeless dude in the
Literally.
corner of fucking what's that? On fucking Commercial and 16th, just jacking off.
Oh no,
Like homie was like,
no.
his dick wasn't out, but his hands were down his pants, and you can see the motion. And homie was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna love me."
I seen a homeless couple. They were laying in their
They were
sleeping
spooning?
bag. They're spoon fucking. I guess you want to
Yeah,
call it.
spooning turned to forking.
Yeah. Yeah, they were
Sporking.
getting it in there, and I can see the motions. I'm not stupid. I'm like,
Yo,
I see you,
I
player.
remember.
Yo, can you imagine homeless box?
I remember when.
Homeless box. No.
Speaking of homeless box, I was listening to this podcast, and this guy, he worked at a porn company, so he does the edits. You remember back in the day with DVDs where you have the chapters and stuff like. So
Yep.
he was in charge of chaptering them. So okay, blowjob. Okay, now next scene, cowgirl. Next scene, missionary, and all that. So that was his job. And he was talking about this one porn star. She did a trip to Europe, and she was just like super nasty. Like she really like some girls, they just fuck for the money.
Yeah.
Like she really enjoyed sex and like crazy stuff. So like she would just have sex for free with the homeless guys and all this other stuff. That was like crazy.
That's charity.
Right. That's
crazy
charity
as
work,
fuck.
huh?
That's charity work.
But I remember, was it last year or the year before that when Houston had the big floods, and then they had everybody like go to the wherever their stadium is called.
Yeah, shout out to Joel Osteen.
And there was,
you cannot come to my
bastard.
can't come to my church.
The vampire.
And I saw somebody was recording like a couple on like a cot, and they were like fucking. And then they were like, ugh, it smells so bad. I can smell it from over here. And they were like down the hall.
Damn,
even
even on the flood, they're like, yo, we're gonna get it in. So that's let you know, you can never stop humans from fucking. It could be like a nuclear apocalypse, a zombie apocalypse, any kind of apocalypse.
Yeah, you see
Humans are just going, hey, look, man, I know shit's fucked up.
we ain't got nothing to do.
We ain't got nothing to do. Like, it was on Bird Box.
I was just about to say
Bird
that.
Box,
I
fucking,
promise. I was
and
just
Machine
about
Gun
to say
Kelly
that. Oh, yeah, I
and that
forgot
character, he was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? What's
Had
up?
cabin fever.
Yeah, and you know, that's a great time to shoot your shot because look, bitch, you can't be too picky. It's either me, John Malkovich.
so dumb.
John Malkovich.
You're so stupid.
I mean, you do got Trevante Rhodes, but he's he's
Chocolate
taking
Thunder over there.
He's taking with Sandra Bullock. So you know, come on, what's up? You know,
Can't have them all. Either Sandra or the youngin.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Sandra's seasoned. She's smart. He made the right choice.
He's stupid. But yeah, speaking of season, back to Heaux season.
Whole season. All right.
What was I gonna say?
Oh, I forgot. I didn't say what I
Oh, yeah,
did
go
when
ahead.
I was single. I fucking worked out like crazy.
Okay.
I
That too.
I
Yeah,
was
got me in shape.
hiking, lifting weights, doing yoga, you know, shopping, finding the nicest clothes to wear, manscaped like a motherfucker, kept my car clean, and
Minus the cum stains. Okay.
what did you talking about? This was the whole season before Olivia,
Yeah, I didn't have
long time
sense.
ago. You know, these were the things that guys do to be presentable because you never know any given night. And what was wrong, what I did, and I was honest about her too. During my whole season, I didn't use too much protection because I didn't go out there with the notion of like, yo, let me get some condoms because I know I'm gonna be fucking tonight. Because if I come home with all the condoms I came with, then I'm be like, man, this is some bullshit, and I'm done. So
First
sometimes
of all, what you mean all the you not just go walk
you don't
around
like
with
bring
the whole
not the
pocket
whole
full.
packet, but if I'm saying like I'm taking
I used to have
I'm
a good
taking
3 condoms.
yeah, I'm saying if I'm taking 3 condoms and I come back with 3, then I'm like, man, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? That's like getting no
Punch
numbers
in
in
the
the
air.
club or some shit.
I don't know. I just be like,
But
well,
sometimes-
next time, I kept them with me like I kept my wallet.
Yeah, kept one.
But
While
like
you
One
headed
hot
out.
one in the
Keys,
glove
wallet,
compartment.
cell phone, condoms. Check.
but it always happened the nights when you don't expect shit. So it's like,
Yep.
all right, I'm just chilling. Like,
If you
and she's
stay
like,
red.
did you have protection? I was like, fuck. Nah,
Yeah,
I
got
don't,
to get
Do that booty call run.
I don't have protection. No, this is like heat in the moment. Like, you
I
know,
know.
it's like
Yep.
heat in the moment.
Kissing
You
and
have
touching.
protection. Like, I didn't know this was gonna happen.
Yep. I learned my lesson long time ago.
So, this was a long time ago, single Marco in this whole phase. There were moments where I did go to war without armor, and
I survived.
I survived. But boy, that morning after piss will have you
Scariest
nervous
feeling.
shit ever.
Yeah, the
That
scariest
morning
shit.
after piss, man, you like,
About to find out.
whew, the moment of truth.
Yep. Will I be
And
on my
it's
feet
seamless.
or I'll be on my knees?
Will I be begging?
Screaming.
Will I be begging God, please?
It burns.
Oh my God.
or you know, a girl like, oh, I'm late on my period, and you're like, what?
That happened
Hell
to
no!
me.
If you're not protected, you better fucking
No.
pull
That happened
out.
to me. Yeah. Remember? I said I
Oh,
broke
trust me.
the condom in her.
Oh, trust me. Like
I'm pulling
fucking,
out every time now with the condom.
I'll fucking pull out king whole season. I'm like I said, I used to glaze cheeks, man. I used to glaze cheeks.
Yep. I feel belly buttons. That was my thing.
Yeah, he filled belly buttons. I glazed cheeks.
I was a late bloomer. Like I always use condoms. I just
That's good though.
recently
That's good.
had like
Unprotected sex.
Yes.
Hey, it's great, huh?
Recently had the best sex ever. Then.
Yo, have you ever came inside of a woman unprotected?
Yep.
That's like one of the best feelings too.
It was. I think the best description is Jason's lyric when he was out there in the flower field.
The flower field and shit.
Yeah, the faces he was making, like,
Yo, that nigga Alan Payne looked like he was in pleasure.
yeah. Like Jada had like the golden box or something.
Yeah. Shout out
That's
to
how he
Jada
was
Pickett.
looking.
She used to have a porn addiction.
I heard about that.
And now Willow is offered to direct an artsy porn.
Yes, I heard about that.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. All right. I think we talked about porn a lot. Anything else?
Yes. So my next question was, what do you define as Heaux season? Because, we're talking about Heaux season and, obviously for the most part you're talking about your past. But then with you, Marco, you were like, oh, yeah, well, I did Heaux shit with my girl. Like, how is that? You know what I mean? Like, what do you define as Heaux season then?
I mean, I think like, it could happen. It doesn't necessarily have to happen during Heaux season, or AKA the summer. But it's something about the summer season that brings out the spontaneity and nastiness of sex. Maybe the fact that, she will be wearing less clothes and you be more apt to like want to do something, or she wear that sundress that that she wears, and you just like, you look, man, or even like a couple of times, like last year, it'd be night, it'd just be me and her walking. I just pulled my shit out. And, sometimes you just be in that mood.
Back up. Sometimes, like last, it was just me and her walking, and I pulled my shit out.
That shit was
What?
You said that shit so nonchalant. You was like, wait a minute.
And you know, my imagination was like you walking down a fucking
like
lonely street like Thriller or some shit.
It's like
and
this.
just pull the dick out.
It's like it was lonely.
Airing it out.
Right. It just needed to breathe, you know what I'm saying? It needed to breathe. But no. It happened. It happened one time. I did that.
Was you intoxicated or?
No, I was a little buzzed. Because like when I get dropped off from my house, there's like down that little hill that you walk down, so it's like dark and there's like fucking nobody here. So I'm like, what's up?
What's up? Dick out.
Hang out with my
We
wang
in the
out.
street.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Shit, you gotta let it be known sometimes.
That's spontaneous as hell.
Yeah.
We just walking and I pull
Or
my dick out.
like I had to say, like Portland, having a threesome. That's whole shit. That was a wild night. We both sucking titties, rubbing, touching, all kinds of shit.
Fucking.
Watching.
Stroking, double head.
Choking.
Right.
See, that's some whole shit too. So hey, that's what. I mean, I know most guys were like, "Damn, I wish I could do that whole shit with my girl." Hey, man, it depends on the woman, man.
Yeah.
Depends on the woman. If she's down for it, if not,
She's either with it because she wants to do it too, or she's doing it for you.
Yeah.
The thing is, she wanna. I mean, yeah, she could do it for you, but at the same time, you would want her to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, there's
Yeah.
women out there that's like that. Like,
Oh, I'll do it for you.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Girls that offered like a threesome situation when they are not into none of that shit at all. And I'm like, you doing this for me?
But the thing is, it's like, how would they play though? You know what I'm saying? Well, how would they? How would they? Like, would they just?
You would just be the focal point.
Yeah, you would be the focal point. But sometimes you might need a break though, my nigga. You
Hey,
like,
man.
you're like, hey, y'all rub each other's pussies, man. Hold up.
Hey, man.
Then I'll come back.
Breaks is for the weak, man. No, man.
No, he was playing
Like,
it
don't
off to
suffocate me.
have the girl on girl action.
Yeah, sometimes
So
I just want to
break.
watch the.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just want to watch the girl on girl action. That shit hot. Like, oh shit. Tell you,
You
man.
take a break when they both sleep, Marco. That's
Man,
when you take a break.
You haven't lived until you seen 4 titties in front of your face.
You be like,
I guess y'all did.
that was some good fucking. Shh, you gonna wake up the other bitches.
The other bitches. What about you guys?
What our definition of host?
Yeah, like can you be? So basically, what he's saying. So can you participate in host season when you're not single? Like, is it just a thing for the singles?
I guess you can do. I guess you can do as Ludacris would say, hoe activities with your partner. I guess.
Yeah,
you know? Like
exactly.
Like Marco stated. You know, same shit I do with a girl that I ain't gonna see tomorrow. I'm gonna do with you, babe.
And role play.
Yeah,
and fuck
bend your ass over
and fuck the shit out of her like it's a one night stand.
Why we right here by this church?
Oh my god.
You gonna anoint this dick, girl?
Oh my god.
Gonna baptize you with this cum.
No, she gonna baptize me. Well, that wetness. Jesus Christ.
Right. Squirt.
Splicker splash.
Yeah, I mean, you know, because originally my definition is, you know, you single and it's a toss up. Whoever you whoever you getting with throughout the summer. It can't be just one person. But as far as a couple goes, the people that are together, yeah. I like Marco's definition.
It's in the activities, you know what I mean, that you guys do, you know, or maybe y'all could just do like crazy role play. It's like, oh, you go in the club by yourself, and you could watch, and I watch niggas try to get at you, and you curve them, and you come to me.
Hey,
you gotta spice that shit up.
Yeah.
You know what?
You go to the store and go buy a ninja suit and come back and sneak in the window.
Yeah.
And then the cops really come.
Right? You call the police. You like in some of the bathroom.
Nigga taking the shit
in the house.
I didn't know you gonna be here this quick.
Why you ain't tell me you was gonna go through the window? What the fuck? The police on their way now. Fuck. I was trying to be spontaneous. Fuck, I fucked it up, babe. Sorry.
When role playing goes wrong. That shit's funny as fuck.
Or you going through a hallway with a bag, like, somebody's in here.
He's like, girl, I was about to hit a home run with you.
Knock your head the fuck off.
So obviously, after host season, it leads into cuffing season.
Yeah.
So what does that mean when you're in a relationship? You just go back to regular shit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Year round.
Cause that summer shit, man, all that wild shit, you just get it out your system, like the spontaneous shit and all that shit. Now it's all about cuddling and listening to like soothing music together, and
it kind of it kind of makes sense. Like it's good to have.
It's that cycle, man.
A different thing.
Like, girl, we know what this is, especially in July.
Yeah, you don't want to do the same thing over and over year round.
Especially in July, you know what it is. July, we wilding out together. We doing something.
Don't let me catch you slipping with my dick out.
So it's kind of like
don't sleep with your mouth open.
It's kind of like us women who can rock curly and straight hair, and you say get you a girl who could do both. So same thing for hoe season and cuddling season. Get you a girl who could do both, who can do hoe activities and also be wholesome.
That makes sense. And receives wholesome strokes.
yeah, exactly. What else I was about to say? I forgot, man. That shit was funny though.
Well, while you think about it, let me know if you remember. So me personally, with the exception of, like I said in the beginning, I never really participated in at least the summer hosting that I can think of. You know what I mean? I don't know. Sometimes it's just like, I don't know, because I do host shit sometimes, you know, with guys I fuck with. But at the same time, I don't feel like I really indulged in it. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like you need to get it out your system? Like to get it all, like purge yourself?
I don't want to say that I need to, but I'm low-key kind of curious.
You trying to catch bodies like a serial killer?
I honestly, I don't know how many.
Like
I can't even count how many
other?
bodies I have, and that sounds horrible. So probably already there. Probably a serial killer already.
But we talking about one summer though, because like you know, like you know, going through the years as a regular person, you're gonna run into multiple.
You're gonna accumulate some bodies.
You're gonna accumulate some bodies, of course, but
but like that one summer,
dedicate a summer to be like trying to get as many bodies as you can. That's a whole season right there.
If that would have happened, it would have to be this summer because
you haven't done that
after
before.
this. You're gonna retire.
Well, so look, so obviously my last situationship that's like dwindled down. Oh, well, I haven't really spoke about it. But it has by my choice. And there's another person who, not that I haven't fucked yet. And I say yet because who knows? Anything's possible.
Oh no. The woman knows who she's going to fuck. The guy just is up to the guy not to talk
no.
I know he ain't gonna say no.
Look at this.
Wow.
No. And I say this because we've already hung out with each other, and he already he respects me, but I know he want to hit this shit. You know what I mean?
Wow.
But I told him, that he knows about my most recent relationship, and I told him, I said, look, I'm not trying to be just out here, just fucking with you like that because you gonna fall in love. I told him that.
Wow, yo,
why are you setting him up for failure?
Yeah,
you hear this nigga right here?
You know what?
She mad cocky right now.
No, and it's not about being cocky. It's about being real.
It's
I don't know.
being real.
I don't know. You
listen.
You just ran into this person and all this stuff.
Yo,
how you know the motherfucker gonna fall in love?
Because not saying that he's showing signs of falling in love just yet, but he is showing signs that he really feeling me, and this is me not doing nothing sexual
I'm
to
an
him.
R&B ass nigga,
So
but I'll tell you this now: when whole season is locked in,
ain't no feelings involved.
None, dude.
Yes,
I can fall in love.
Okay, let me tell
Long
you.
time ago, I had the capacity to fall in love, but I was knocking the box out of some motherfuckers and walking off.
Listen,
like
but the
I ain't
reason why I'm
breaking sweat.
saying this is because he's trying to get into a relationship right now.
Okay, if he
And we
That's
haven't-
picking the
and we
wrong
haven't-
season to
and
get in a relationship
Yeah,
right
we,
now.
and we haven't smashed or anything yet. So you mean to tell me that if I were to give him the box, that he's not gonna be all head over heels when he's already like that now?
But that's a given, though. You just said that's what he's looking for.
Yeah.
Not
He's looking for a
now.
relationship.
I would see if you said that to somebody that's just kicking it. Like, I'm just trying to, enjoy the whole season. Then you can be like, be careful, you might fall in love. that would be like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, I see it. I see
Yeah,
what
so
you're talking about.
that's why I'm
he
saying,
kind of already
like,
put it out there.
yeah,
so.
if you already
He has
put it
the
out
energy
there.
out there, so you
Yeah.
can still like, look, if
He
I
gave you the red carpet
she's like,
and shit.
if I give you this box, I'm just
He might
saying.
fall in love. And he's like, yeah, that's the point. I'm trying to fall
And
in
I'm
love.
like, no, this is the wrong. And I told him, I said it's the wrong time. I didn't want to say I'm gonna listen. I want to participate in whole season. I didn't say all that.
was about to say
Wow.
I just,
She would
but
have
I did
like in the
say-
Hunger Games. Let the odds forever be in your favor.
But
You
I
should have.
but I did say the timing's kind of off. As of now, I've been single for 7 years in a full blown relationship. I said, but in between then, I've gotten into situationships. So me reevaluating, I've never really been single. So
big
with
single.
that being
Right.
said, during this time, I do not want to put myself in a situation, in another situationship or a relationship, because I don't want to commit right now, especially just getting off of this last fucking 2.5 year ass shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I want to be able to
Shoot.
not feel obligated to, I can't do this shit because I have a man now.
already
Like, you know
fucking
what I mean?
somebody.
Yeah, you know?
You
Like,
want to put those boundaries on you already, those
Yeah.
invisible boundaries, and you be like,
Yeah, we know how that
Yeah.
goes.
yeah, so
sometimes.
So is that the only thing that's turning you off right now about him? Is he's a little kind of clingy? Not literally clingy, but like showing his cards already?
No. And it's not turning me off at all.
Okay.
It's just, like I said, timing wise, I don't want to put myself in another situation like that because I've never really done me,
Enjoy-
whatever that means,
You
but
never
enjoyed
lived your
being
full
real
potential?
Exactly.
She didn't
So-
enjoy the
Yes,
wholeness.
that-
So I guess
a whole lot of shit about to pop off this summer.
Oh
Possibly.
boy!
So you,
Watch
so
out, fellas.
Do you think you
She's
could
on the
save
prowl?
him till
Nothing is safe.
cuffing season?
Don't fall in love with her.
Define save him.
Like save him like
Captain
for
Save a nigga?
later.
Yeah,
you
well,
know?
okay, so I did tell him
Yeah, you
I'm
gonna
not
put the
going
nigga
to
on ice?
No, listen. I said no, listen.
That's cool.
I always put that disclaimer out there when anybody tries to deal with me. I say, look, I don't expect you to wait for me. I would never ask anyone to wait for me.
But if he does.
But if he does, then cool.
If
you
he
know?
does, he does.
But I told him that
Right.
I'm not going to
If he
dismiss
cries,
him.
cries.
I'm not going to dismiss him because he's cool people and we click. But like I said, it's just the fucking timing sucks.
What if he finds somebody before then?
Well, then more power
is
to
what it
him.
is.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I
it
won't,
is
I
what
won't
it
be
is.
mad. I won't be. I don't want to say I'm not going to miss out because you never really know. But at the same time, you can't really miss what you never had, and technically, we never had each other. So
Yeah. Like all the chicks I let go, I was like, I'm not gonna be mad if they run into somebody.
yeah, I would be happy
If there was
for
a good
them.
catch and all that.
Yeah.
and
That's
I
how the
just
game
kinda-
goes. You
Yeah,
know?
that's just how it go.
That's how it goes.
You know, can't be mad at where my heart was at the time. That's how it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, I would never, because trust me, I know how that shit feels. So
But you should practice on being really, really honest.
that is being honest.
I mean, not telling. You should just be like, I'm trying to have my whole season.
But see, but I'm not. It's not that I'm trying. If the opportunity presents itself,
trying. You said
she
that-
took
that's the
trying
focus.
out of her vocabulary.
Is this
I am having my whole season.
is this person you recently kind of met? Or
yes,
you knew?
literally
Okay.
recently.
So that's-
but
Don't want to
okay.
scare him away.
Yeah.
I don't care.
You should. Yeah, you should tell
I
him.
mean,
Tell him
I
like,
like him. He's cool.
I'm prepping for my whole season,
I've been waiting 8
and I
years
suggest
for
you do the same. And if we run into each other at the end, maybe we can go from there.
Maybe we can go from
If the
there.
dust settles,
Once
Pinky
the dust
promise.
settles,
the dust settles, you know, it's clear.
After
and if-
everybody
and if
done
it's
ran
left-
through this shit, let's see if
Whoa!
he's still around. That's basically what that means.
Whoa.
if you come out the rubble alive,
Hey, man. This is nuts.
Hey, all I'm saying is my roster is open.
Oh,
Oh, there's going to be a draft?
what?
Dude,
Free-
remember?
looking for
Do you,
free
guys,
agents, huh?
do you remember that?
Free
Do you
agency is
remember
cracking.
that? One time we was having a conversation on the pod, and I was just like, "Yeah." It was after the whole Atlanta shit. I think the first Atlanta, and I said, I'm about to build my roster up. I don't know if you guys remember that, but shortly
Yeah.
after that, that's when
Her rotation.
the fucking the second Atlanta came in, and then my most recent situation shit.
Got a rotation like a 7.
It's like they
disc changer in
know.
the back of the car.
You plan and God laughs. Oh, God is like, you thought?
right? Now those your plans, huh?
Psych.
I got something for you.
it was like
I'm gonna
Just
sprinkle
again.
2 new niggas.
it was like the AAF. You know how?
Oh,
they
yeah.
went around prison. I
Damn.
just got started.
Oh shit. See, and I told him too. Like, I feel like it is always a test with me. It's always like when I'm like, okay, I'm got to just fuck everybody. Not literally. I'm about to just take care of myself. You know,
I would've said that.
I'm gonna love myself.
She's
I'm
gonna fuck
I'm gonna-
niggas and get money.
I'm gonna focus on me. That's when somebody always comes. Like, that always happens. And this is exactly what I said when it
Yeah.
started dwindling down. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna kind of plan my escape so I can really focus on me. So then I could be.
Yeah.
I keep hitting the shit so that I can be, ready to receive when the time comes. But he's on some shit like he already, he wants
She
to date
said
with a
ready to
purpose.
receive.
He wants to date with the purpose, which I am all for. He wants to have kids. He doesn't have kids himself.
So he's trying to bust a nut.
I mean, eventually,
inside.
yeah.
I mean, that's
That's cool.
All I know is that I hope that his dick is not little and not too big. That's what I'm scared about.
Ask
to
him
be
for a dick pic.
honest.
If you
No.
had wait,
No, no, no,
I
no.
need to ask this question.
No.
If you had to choose between those two, too big or too small, which one would you try to work with?
Small. Because she's already had it before.
Nah, I ran
No,
away
she-
from the
she's-
small shit just like
she's
I
had
ran
both.
from the big shit. I've
I know
had
she-
both.
She got, she was in the fetal position in the corner after the big one.
You know what? I think I would do the big because I can grow accustomed to it if we have sex often.
grow
Spam.
accustomed
But with-
to it.
But with if his dick
Gape.
is little, there
Take it like a champ.
He can't really do nothing for me. So
Be in the gym practicing. Dun, 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 dun.
you stupid.
Dun,
Who,
dun,
me?
dun.
Yep. Heart of the Lion be playing.
I wouldn't even do Kegels because that shit just gonna tighten it up and that shit's even hurt even more.
Practicing your dick squats.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, that's hilarious.
Hotel everybody. But to wrap it up definitely. Make sure that your fellas, make sure you guys are manscaped. Y'all hitting the gym. Y'all getting fresh. Appearance wise and pH balance wise. Do you guys have pH balance or is that a women thing?
Nah, everybody.
I think everybody
Yeah.
drink some alkaline water.
Yeah.
Because that plays off of the body odor too. Body odor could be super strong if your pH balance is.
I mean, but yeah, ladies, if you want to swallow a nigga who just got done eating like a fucking Angus beef burger, red meat.
I hate you.
Smoking too much.
Whew, have fun with that.
I hate you.
I'm just saying.
I'll still suck his dick because I'll probably eat steak too with him.
Oh my god! So you gonna have an apron on with a fork and a butter knife?
Remember that commercial with the bitter beer face? Can you imagine bitter nut face?
That's stupid. It's like sweet tarts in her mouth.
Oh my god. Anyways,
Warheads.
do all of that.
You remember those
Sell your
the
plasma
fucking sour
if you need to.
drops? It was like some candy that was like sour drops. You put drops on your tongue or some shit.
Yeah,
probably more so like that.
It just fellas, just make sure you incorporate some fruits or vegetables in your your diet, please. You know, I'm just trying to help out.
Yeah, if you get a burger, make sure it's lettuce on that.
I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing. I did take pride in during my single days during Heaux phase. One of my favorite compliments, baby, don't listen to this part.
Fast forward.
Yo, she's going to listen to this part.
What do you say? Hit that 15 second.
Hit that 15-second marker. No, the compliment that I take pride in, of course, is the manscape.
Mute all of this part.
Yeah, it's the manscape, and when they say, "Oh, you taste good," I'm like, "Cool, I can live with that."
I used to get,
make me think of
my
Tiger.
compliments was the way my shit looked. They're like, "It's so pretty." Like, shut up, suck it.
It's funny that you say that because when my girls back in the day used to talk about dicks being pretty, I'm just like,
it's so beautiful.
What the fuck is a pretty dick? Like, what the fuck does that look like?
I got that a couple of times. Like, oh, it's handsome. Like,
it's handsome.
That's crazy. So I've never officially.
I had a girl put it on the side of her face, like, oh my god.
Well, see, but that's what I was gonna say. I've never said it, but I've done that. Like, use it like lipstick, put it like on your cheek, and just like hug it. Like, I do weird shit like that. Well, with this most recent one, I've never done it to anyone else, but I guess that would equate to, pretty dick. But I've never said it because I feel like that shit's weird. But I do weird shit with it, so mine is more so actions.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was told it's so pretty. Pretty? What the fuck? It's beautiful. Okay.
This is weird.
It looks really nice.
The compliment should be not you talking about it, but like using your mouth in a different purpose.
Talk to it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking to the mic a little closer, please.
Get back to work.
Get back to work. Damn.
That's stupid.
But also, fellas.
Yo. Fellas.
To those of you that are anything, don't matter if you black, white, Mexican, Asian. If you are going to cheat on your girl,
what?
Don't come this way.
Huh? What?
Don't come this way.
Huh?
What?
I say this because yes, you were saying
you just mentioned black in there.
Yes.
What?
Black men don't cheat, girl.
Okay, because if that's the case, I have a lot of black motherfuckers I can expose. Like, let's not play this.
We cleared that up already.
No,
those weren't black guys.
Those niggas, man.
Nipples.
Same shit.
No, it's not.
Shit.
If you look up,
if you get pulled over from the fucking cops, you're not gonna be a black guy. You're not gonna be a black man. You're gonna be an N-word.
That has nothing to do with this.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
That person.
I'm going away easy on this. Has nothing to do with this.
That person he doesn't know the difference, or she doesn't know the difference.
Anyway, as I was saying,
ain't no black men cheating this summer.
Stay
Hashtag
away.
Black men don't cheat.
You got you got to defend for yourself, man. You the homie and all.
Stay away. This season ain't for you. It ain't for you unless you're doing it with your girl. It ain't for you. So stay the fuck out of women's DMs because shit might get real. And motherfuckers talking about exposing shit, and I'm all for it. I talked about doing it before. It's called exposing season. So take it how you want to take it. That shit would be so fun.
I mean,
don't get on that Twitter Yelp review.
Yeah,
shit, guys.
dick Yelp reviews. I mean, unless you put it down, you just want to just spread the gospel about your dick. You know what I mean?
Because some people do that reverse psychology because they don't want no one to fuck with it. So they're like, "Oh, this shit was trash," knowing damn well They about to hit them at babe.
That bitch got a fish market in her
A
pants.
fish.
Nigga like, nigga on Everdeen blood. She smell like Imperial
Hey,
Fish Market.
Didn't they used to have like a San Diego? Was it?
I remember they had Slam Book back in high
they had
school.
Slam Book.
They just slandered the fuck out of you in every platform.
What was the thing that we had in San Diego? Yeah. But imagine if they did that in San Diego, but rating the shit like a dick yelp, but strictly for San Diego dudes. Like that shit would be crazy.
Oh my god,
I think you just started some shit right now.
I don't want to see.
Add me to that.
Nobody's fucking name.
I don't want to see nobody's dick pic or anything. Like, oh fuck, man, I can't shake the homie's hand away anymore.
That's stupid.
What? But what was it that they had though?
I don't know what it was.
It was putting people on blast.
Now Ness about to start some shit. She was like, "Look,
I'm gonna start a group.
I'm gonna start a. She's gonna start a dick Yelp reviews for niggas in Dago. Watch out.
Don't add that shit to it.
Listen, nothing is safe. But I wouldn't create the page. But if it's created. Don't worry, I ain't gonna you say add you. I ain't gonna add your ladies. Don't worry, I got y'all.
Motherfuckers making a Yelp review.
But if I see their names on there, that ain't none of my motherfucking business.
Yes, it is. You better screenshot that shit and send it to me. You put niggas on blast. You better put them on blast too.
See, this is
ain't nothing safe for nobody.
But they're not N-words.
Females could be niggas too,
but your girl.
Because this is the Black Men Don't Cheat campaign.
This is a lifestyle,
but that don't stop women from doing all that shit,
doing some fuck shit. Like
but just because she on there, someone added her to the group. That's not her fault.
I was saying just that. I was saying it better not be no comment about a dick review that ain't got nothing to do with mine.
Like in 80 of your pictures and shit, and 2 of them with your girl, just to be safe and shit.
None of my business. Girl code.
Don't do no 2 cents and none of that shit. A long time ago,
I heard you didn't hear shit.
Right.
That's why during my whole phase, I used to take my talents to LA. I always wanted to be a mystery, San Diego.
And that's real. It happened.
You ain't knowing shit about me. I'm remaining a mystery.
Hey, but I could just only imagine like stumbling across that shit and like seeing anybody say shit about me. Like that shit would be crazy. Oh, speaking of which, just real quick. So the
Niggas
guy,
gonna me too, Nessa.
So the guy, so the guy that I've been kind of kicking it with, he said, okay, so he knows the girls. He knows Sheena and Wanda. But he said he had reached out to somebody. He won't tell me who it is. And it was a male. And he asked about me. And he said that they said that I'm cool, I'm chill, or whatever. But he never gave me any real details. But I was like, oh, who is this person? He was just like, oh, like, I don't know. I forgot his name. And I'm so curious on who this person is.
It ain't me.
I know, because he was like,
my name easy as hell.
He was like, oh yeah, he's like, I think he does a podcast with you. I said, no, the fuck he don't. I know everybody in the motherfucking podcast, and I know that because they would have said something to me.
Yep.
So I'm still curious, this mystery person. Amen. But he said he said he spoke to a few people, and I was just like, damn, people talk about me like that. And he's like, why you get all like I was like, no, because that's like in high school, like nobody talked to me. All of a sudden after high school, people want to get bold on Facebook, like, oh, I used to have a crush on you. And they was like jocks, they was like on the wrestling team. I didn't talk to nobody in the wrestling team. The wrestling team, football players, and I'm just like, where the fuck was that energy when we was, but I wasn't in a relationship.
I feel you on that one. I felt that in after high school. This one girl was like, I had a crush on you. Like, nigga, I had low self-esteem. I thought no one ever liked me or some shit.
I wish I could do high school.
And all that shit, man. I was like, damn.
I don't.
Me neither.
I would destroy lives in high school. If I had a chance to go back to high school, whole season would commence. Right away. Smut Mark would come out. He ain't even had a day of smut.
You know what? I'll be the reverse. I'll be even more square. I'll tell chicks to beat it.
Beat it.
I ain't gonna tell
them. So just for the simple fact that if I'm gonna be a challenge to them or not, if they're gonna try,
I'd have to do my opposite. Like, that was me. I was
scram.
you know, the quiet dude that moves silently and all that stuff.
The silent assassin.
But if I went back to high school, man,
yeah,
I'm not trying to have no girlfriend. None of that shit.
None of that shit. Well, anyway,
going crazy.
Just gonna get through these rapid fire topics.
Keep away from the one. It's like if you know
the
like if you keep in mind, like if you keep your I guess your experience in mind while going back, yeah, I'll be like, I'm fucking with all of y'all, but not you. Heard shit about you. Not fucking with you.
All right.
You hurt niggas in the morning when they go pee.
Oh my god.
No.
No, thank you. No, gracias.
Oof. Ouch. Anyway, thanks for sharing that. The NBA Finals is tied 1 apiece. Are we going 5, 6, or 7 games? 5 gentlemen sweep in favor of
Warriors. Looks like
Warriors.
Okay, now you know what? Let me go 6. I'm gonna go 6 games.
6,
but still Warriors. I really don't care for either one. Actually,
I don't have a horse. I
don't want the Warriors to win, and I don't want the Raptors to win either.
Because people like, can you imagine like Drake?
I don't like I
don't
like
championship
Drake
parade.
I don't like the Raptors fans because they act like Charger fans.
Oh,
it's like you ain't won a ring, but you talking shit like you did. Like, come on, man, chill.
Oh shit.
that was Dom's face. As soon as he said it, he looked up like,
wait a minute. Any rebels for that, Mr. Nam? Mr. Asian Zaddy?
I think the Chargers like being under the radar. Even though last year they did really good, I think this year there's more attention to them. So I actually like it when they're under the radar. But it's looking...
And they creepers. They creep up.
They were supposed to be the dangerous team that no one wanted to face in the playoffs, and Tom Brady was like, "You thought?"
Stupid. Y'all
must have forgot.
Y'all named the wrong team. Dangerous. The dangerous team.
Y'all must have forgot.
Cause I'm not on that team.
I'm Tom Brady. I'm the GOAT, motherfucker. I got the same amount of rings as the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers organization. And I did it all in my era.
I survived the Deflategate and won the ring that season, nigga.
Damn. And my owner just got a fucking hand job. Top that, motherfucker.
You stupid.
Allegedly.
Maybach music.
I'm going with Golden State.
Golden State
at 6-2, and I feel like because I like I said, when people were saying it was going to be a sweep, I'm just like, and saying that it was going to be the Raptors I was going to sweep, I was like, okay, first of all, that's disrespectful.
Who said the Raptors was going to sweep the Warriors?
What you call it?
In what reality, bro?
Yeah, are you kidding me?
What's her? How do you pronounce her name? Demetria.
They were 0-3. I think KD would have came back.
Oh, the Meteora.
What's her name? Dementia? Because that's what she has. Or something like that.
Old light skinned girl who
from Dallas.
From Dallas,
the weather girl. Oh, okay,
yeah, the weather girl.
Demetria.
Yeah, she's so gorgeous. But yeah, when she's
she a Raider fan too.
See, we Raider fans, but she shouldn't count.
Yeah,
making statements like that.
So
she making crazy statements.
I feel like they're gonna put up a fight, but I don't think it's gonna go all the way to Game 7. But yeah,
Clay had a little pulled hammy last game, and then Looney broke his collarbone.
That might affect the next few games.
Yeah,
we'll see, man.
But I wouldn't count them out.
Yeah,
but Clay's energy was different at the end of the game, even with the pulled hammy.
Well, he's talking
he was
shit.
like,
I
don't hear you talking now, Drake.
Bum ass. He's stuck in that bum ass in there. It's like, hey guys, you gotta stop this. Yeah, stop this light on light beef, all right?
He's the Toronto Spike Lee.
Now, I've been thinking about this for the longest time. I'm wondering if they're going to be petty and play nothing but Pusha T songs in the Oracle. Play Son of Adidon.
You stop it.
Throughout the whole...
Not story. No. Just play another Pusha T song.
You got to play...
Just kind of throw a light shot, not a little direct.
Play Daytona.
Wait,
on repeat.
Did you guys see
the whole album?
Did you guys see that Obama came to the last game?
Yeah.
And then that when they were introducing him or
What
like
were they
recognized he
playing?
was there, they were playing "Flashing Lights" by
Kanye
Kanye.
West. Yeah.
That shit was funny as fuck, especially since he was
I
a
think
Trump
somebody.
supporter.
I feel like somebody took that and edited it and put "I Believe I Can Fly" by R. Kelly.
You said someone did that or someone should?
I think somebody did.
Really?
Yeah, I was
Damn.
like, why the fuck they play R. Kelly?
What?
Yeah.
Nah,
What
they
else?
was playing some yay.
And
Okay.
it looked like Obama's face was like, what the fuck? Like, he had like a sick look on his face. Like, come on, dude.
Okay, so what am I about to say? I think 6 games. You know, I kind of do want to see an upset, but I think Golden State's gonna win it. So it is what it is.
Yeah, like between the two, I'd rather go to state not win because I'm sick of them winning.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, I don't want the Raptors to win either.
I just think it would be nice to have something different.
I don't wanna hear
but
another
I
Drake
know
song.
Drake, all his songs gonna be talking about that shit.
Yeah, I ain't trying to see that, man.
dude,
He
he's
gonna
gonna
have a whole ass album.
he's gonna
talking
use
about
that
shit.
one like West Indian guy who's been like speaking in patois about the rap. Oh, run the rump with the reptiles.
Yes, he gonna use that at the beginning of one of his songs or the
Exact-
intro of his album.
Yeah, or his freestyle. It's like 9 a.m. in Toronto or some shit like that. Or some shit, you know. I
One of
can
his
see
songs
that
gonna be
happen.
named K Leonard and stuff. K Leonard views.
He's gonna croon and then like sing, and then like do a 16, and then go back to crooning, and then try
Have a
to
song
sound
called
hard after that.
Lowry's Heart and shit.
Stupid. Gonna be
Y'all
like,
sounding like Larry.
Toronto Game 6. What?
Game 6.
That's stupid.
He would do some shit like that.
Oh man! All right. What else? Did anyone see When They See Us or She's Gotta Have It?
No.
No. But I might watch it tomorrow at work. I
She's
just
gotta
don't
have
wanna
it open
cry.
up with some lesbian porn, pretty much.
Didn't something pop off in the first one? The first season?
Yeah, towards the end of it.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the season, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm not so quick to watch it.
I watched it because I guess I'm kind of like into art, so I just wanted to see it for that purpose.
You can call it that.
It's kind of like all over the place because you know it was a movie and basically that season was like a long extended version of the movie. And season 2 is kind of like they felt like D&D off with Game of Thrones. It's like what do we do with it since the source material is gone?
Well, technically, the whole like the lesbian interest
Yeah.
was in the movie too, the original movie.
Yeah,
There was
but
a
it's
chick, like,
extended.
digging
But
her
they,
and stuff.
but they never like explored.
Yeah, they
further,
never explored it, yeah.
explored further. So that was the challenge of season 2 is like how far are they going to go with that. When They See Us, I just seen the first part. I know it's a 4-part series. The first
Yeah.
part was already heavy on me, dog. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, dude. From the father telling them like, tell the cops what they want to hear. You know, shit's not matching up. Alibis ain't matching up. Bullshit catching up. You know,
Even guys like had admitted that they
They-
shed some tears like watching this shit.
they're like, yo, yeah. They started going with the
'cause
story.
This is, man,
It was so sick. They started going with the story. I'm like, yo, they didn't do anything. And to me, it's like, yo, if young black men, especially at that time, had representation, had access to representation for an attorney, like none of that shit would have been happening, like to that degree.
Yeah.
And trying them as like I haven't finished it. I don't know the full histories, but I'm gonna speak on what I saw. And to me, it's like, how could you not even like fucking put those cops under investigation for the bullshit they were doing? And even to this day, like that fucking district attorney is out there selling books and shit. But I think people are starting to boycott her shit and get in her bag. You know, she's gonna do what every other white woman does really well, and that's play victim.
and this is starting to look like another Khalif Browder feeling.
Yeah.
Like watching that 2-part documentary.
And then you got 45. You talking about he wanted to reinstate the death penalty because of that. And don't get me wrong, whatever happened to that poor jogger, that was a fucked up crime. But it wasn't those brothers. It just wasn't. The shit wasn't matching up. They even like investigated, did the time. They're like, it's not making any sense. And she's like, no, we're still gonna go through it. Even that lawyer told her first saying, like, good luck, bitch, because you don't really have a case. You're gonna pin 5, black people. You could say the Latino, he's probably Afro Latino, but you're gonna pin 5 people on some shit that they didn't do. To this day, people gonna feel some way about that.
I can only imagine being one of those 5.
Yeah. How do you feel about a certain demographic calling out Lil Nas X for cultural appropriation? He had to deal with Wrangler jeans, and they got the cow. He got the Cowboys. I put that in quotation marks because if Caucasians know that that black people were the original cowboys, but that's neither here or there. If they just understand, if they did their history, they will know like they weren't like the original cowboys or created country music at that. But that's another story.
Yeah, they just so used to seeing what is predominant in the situation.
It's like, look, if you're gonna get mad about Lil Nas X doing country music, then keep that same energy about Post Malone doing the type of music he's doing.
Yeah, what the fuck? And getting the deals he's getting.
Because he used to do bluegrass music before he did hip hop.
Yep.
If you want to keep it all the way real.
Yeah, in his interviews he dissed hip hop, so fuck that nigga.
And with Lil Nas X, and I think it's more so just like an ego thing as well, because the fact that they were able to kick him off of like the charts,
the country chart,
and then Billy Ray
like
brought
8-time
it back.
platinum.
That Billy Ray remix is hard.
He brought that shit back. So
Billy Ray had the bars.
They wasn't feeling that, and then now Wrangler, like, you know what I mean. So they just feel like
in that song, dude.
They just feel like they
Man,
just
Brett
slipping
Favre
away.
is tight. He's like, where the fuck?
Right.
Brett Favre, Drew Brees. They're like, what the fuck, man? Hey, you gonna give the money to him? You don't even like country music like that. Hey, but shout out to him, man. He went out there and made the kids happy. That was a great moment.
You heard the story of how he wrote the song?
How did you write the song?
He was basically staying with his sister, and she was getting on his fucking nerves, and he was like expressing how he wanted to leave, like how he's gonna just dip. And he's trying to find out a creative way to write it, and he wrote a country song. And I'm like,
and didn't he only have like $5 in his account or
shit?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give
8 times platinum. That dude's eating forever.
Yes. He doesn't even have to make music no more. He'd be good.
He'd be good. Designer's still eating off of fucking Panda. Mm-hmm. Rob Stone is still eating off of fucking Chill Bill. So I definitely know.
He's still eating off of Country Grammar.
No, I'm talking about just like,
like
just one hit.
Yeah. No, but that's my kid every single day.
Diamond off of that shit,
every single day, my kids they have that song playing, both versions, the regular version and the remix, and they know the words to all the song. Like the shit, I'm just chilling. All of a sudden, and I'm like, fuck, this is the 7th time today. I only been here for 7 minutes.
Pondering play. Old Town Road. It's everything's Harry. Okay, and then this is part of my last one. At Airbnb that went bad. There's a video clip of an Asian woman who's a host asking which group of black men that were guests, which monkey is gonna sit on the couch.
Monkey.
Because I believe she had a room available. She was hosting a room to accommodate 4 people and a couch. So, black folks like, shit, nigga, I can have my nigga in for the couch, man. Sleep on the couch. It's all good. I guess the Asian lady wasn't having it. Who's happened to be married to a white guy, because I saw it on her profile. And she asked that crazy question. Which monkey's gonna send it? Look at nigga, nah, it's like, she does not represent how all Asians feel about black people. We don't claim her.
Nam does not support.
She wanna go out and marry a white man for money and have half of Asian babies and shit.
You stupid. You stupid.
She wanna create a Keanu Reeves. It's all good.
Oh, come on, man.
Gaijin.
Keanu Reeves made John Wick.
Yeah. Keanu Reeves good in my book.
Speaking of Keanu Reeves, who would you take in a fight? Keanu Reeves in John Wick or Denzel in The Equalizer?
Oh, shit.
Damn, that's tough. Shit.
I don't know. I feel like
Nam's awkward corner.
Man. So you know what? Okay,
are guns involved, or are we doing hand in hand?
Let me break this down.
Let's hear it.
For me, watching John Wick, there were times I was like, hurry up and kill this dude. You're doing a lot.
I am.
Because a lot of his grapple moves, he's flipping and throwing them over and going to the ground. I'm like, some of that wasn't necessary. I feel like Denzel's more efficient in finishing his guys and fighting his guys. So, and he's I think he's done. He's shown us more impressive stuff when it comes to like tactical things.
I take Denzel also.
Yeah,
he didn't look like he
I
got
would probably
damaged
go
too
with
much
Denzel.
in his movies. Like Keanu took a lot of hits.
Yeah.
Like who I'd rather take 1-on-1 in a fight? Like
bet on.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Who's winning the fight?
Yeah.
It's like a death battle.
Death battle. Because I want to know if are guns involved.
Well, what is your for both? If guns are involved, and
If guns involved, I'm going with John Wick. Period. If it's hand in hand, I haven't seen The Equalizer to be.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
You gotta watch
Pretty
both
good.
of them.
I gotta watch both of them.
Because when you said the gun thing, I was like, I don't know, man. I saw part 2. He's kind of.
I love how they're creative, how they kill like their opponents and stuff like that. It's just like different.
This motherfucker like.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like a lot of cases.
I knew it was about to go down.
Like I do like how John Wick, he follows up with who he's who he's trying to kill, whatever. Like if it's a group of dudes, he flips one and this and that. He shoots him. He looks over here. Let me check back on him. Shoot him in the head too. I like that, but like I was saying before, sometimes he takes too long. Sometimes he's kind of like, hurry up, dude.
So then, if with just hands, then who?
Oh, well, like I said, I wouldn't be fair to judge. So I have to. I gotta reserve my judgment until I see the movie.
Yeah, you got.
I gotta reserve my judgment.
I don't want to like make it sound like John Wick is just weak or anything. I just had to give Denzel the edge for what I've seen in the Equalizer.
I watched a video of Keanu like training, and they were doing a speed test, and he was loading those guns and shooting like really fast.
Yeah,
shit. Did you see Halle Berry?
His tactical training is on point. Oh, yeah. And she said she broke 3 ribs training.
Damn.
Shit.
Oh man, hey, I like her character in the movie, dude. She had her kill streaks on deck.
Oh yeah.
Did you see John Wick 3?
Nah, I didn't.
I haven't watched it yet.
You'll know what I mean when I say that.
Okay.
When you see it.
All right.
I didn't spoil nothing. That's good.
It's all good. But yeah, like how would you guys react if you were at the Airbnb and the host said, "Which monkey's gonna sit on the couch?" Like, would you just get up and leave? Would you want your money back?
Oh yeah, I want my motherfucking money back.
Because she's banned from the platform now. She can no longer host on Airbnb because of that comment.
I would have found a new place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most likely.
But you have to, and it's like, I ain't paying for shit. You racist!
How does Airbnb work? Because I've been in one, but I've never been the one who actually like.
Me either. So I wouldn't know.
I think, don't you pay like
Mm-hmm.
You
You pay a little
in
half
advance.
in the head, and then like on the day you pay the other half.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And they charge you a bunch of stupid cleaning fees and stuff like that.
Yeah. So
Man, how would I react? I want to say that they were very calm about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I respect that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know. Especially the girls that I travel with, shit would have probably went down.
Oh.
What was the end result? Did they stay or did they leave? Or
I wasn't sure if they stayed or leave, but I just know that she's been removed from Airbnb, so she can never.
As she should.
She can never host over there.
And I don't think people. Well, if people see it, like they wouldn't want to. Well,
and it's like okay, like I know that could probably be annoying because some people are very rigid on how they allow guests to come into their home and how they utilize their home, but it's like a couch, like okay, like you pay. He's like, if you're that rigid, I just want to charge like, hey, an extra $10 or
they do that because I don't know if you remember when we went to LA when Blasian Dog came down and and
Tosh,
yeah. And they had a Airbnb together.
Yeah.
And I remember we were there.
Yeah, we spent the night.
Yeah, and they were just like, oh, because I think they said only one night, because if not, they were gonna charge us the $10. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh yeah, I remember.
But
that.
so something like that.
Yeah, it's like.
And then and it makes sense if you say for 4 people and a couch. Like, why would you say that and then not imply, and not think that somebody would be like, oh, okay, I could bring a
instead of just like being rigid with the way that you want to set up. Like, you can just work with people, because like it's not like they're gonna be there for a whole month or like live off of that area. It's temporary. They're just gonna be here, be out, and then you're gonna have your shit cleaned up for the next guest. So, yeah. All right, man. I know we've been here for a minute. Any shout outs and parting words? Emizi, he stepped out because he had to go to work, because it is what it is. Let's see, we about to unbox something.
So I have a box for you guys.
Oh, yeah, a gift.
It's gonna be a box of dildos, and we have to try it on each other.
Hello.
So
I'll try it on my girlfriend.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, so hold on. Before you do it, let me just go on all right, everybody. This is Nam right here, a long time listener. He came through with some gifts.
Nam the bomb.
I didn't know Easy was gonna leave, but you guys can hook up with him. And
it's a mystery box.
I want you guys to read what it says on top. This one's for Nessa.
Oh, he comes bearing gifts.
What does it say on there?
Nicely wrapped too.
Malaysian baby. Hey, okay.
This one's for Marco.
Okay, for me. Okay, I got a gift right here.
Hey, you got nice penmanship.
Light skin T'Challa, aka Beige Panther.
And then I got one for DJ Eatbox, Blue Light Special, and Chicago Carlton.
Chicago Carlton.
That is funny as hell.
All right. We'll wrap it up after the show.
Yeah. So this is for.
They're both downstairs.
Yeah.
Chicago Carlton.
That's hilarious.
That's funny. That's K-Bar right there. All right. All right. Shit. Let me just.
But shouts out to you guys.
Okay.
Big fan of you guys. Thank you, Nessa, for introducing me to the pod, especially when I was going through some stuff, and you gave me some advice because you guys had covered some topics before on the stuff I was going through. And thank you guys for always reading my questions and,
yeah,
shouting me out and stuff like that. I appreciate that a lot. It's kind of weird hearing my name when I listen to the pod and stuff like that.
It catches you off guard.
You're like, oh, yeah, that is me. Me is I and I is him. Right.
Shout out to you definitely for, you're only here for a few days, and the fact that you took some time out your day or your night, I should say, to hang out with us, and even got a hotel down the street just so that you can spend your time wisely with us. And yeah, shout out to you for being a loyal freaking listener.
Yeah, we appreciate that,
because I know
one of the 10 of our listeners.
Yes, and then just sending you a few episodes. Oh, check this out. To it went from that to I'm already all caught up, or I'm halfway through. And I'm like,
that's a crazy binge too.
Almost all of our episodes since we've been in the safe house
been like 2 hours.
Been 2 hours long. So when you're like, oh yeah, I'm on episode. What? I was kind of like in disbelief, but to see that you were that dedicated and find us that interesting is very, I'm very thankful for that, and I appreciate you for really fucking with us like that. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like a homie favor, like, oh, I'll listen to it, I guess, because you cool. You know what I mean? It was you. I mean, I would like to think it was because you're interested.
Yeah.
But yeah, so shout out to you for that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I second that, man, because the you know, we have long nights like this, or, you know, we get up early in the morning, we do show notes or cover arts for it and promote it, and, you know, just for people could hear it for their enjoyment. And, it's just like moments like this makes it feel like very worthwhile.
Definitely.
Definitely we'll have to do a live show in your home, in your town, Dallas.
And the prom.
You gotta promote and let us know that we out here. Oh, you got a gift, Chicago Carlton. and DJ Beatbox Music got a gift as well. So came bearing gifts. So that's hilarious.
Quick shout out for you.
Quick shout out for you, Amazing.
Oh yeah, shout out to my girl, Dashe.
Yeah.
Hey babe, don't feel away. It's only a long time ago.
It's only entertainment. All right. My shout out first.
And me and her, we gonna have our whole season.
Oh yeah, me and Olivia about to have a whole season too. But we can't be hoes in Australia. It's a family trip.
But what city you guys are gonna be in?
Sydney.
Okay, because I heard Perth is like the San Diego of Australia. It's like very similar. But
it's gonna be winter there, so I don't know if it's whole season in Australia because I'm in the southern hemisphere. So I think they're gonna be more in the cuffing season. So I'll probably have cuffing fever during whatever. Y'all get it. Y'all do your Googles on geography. Damn it. All right. I first want to say shout outs to Olivia, and shout outs to I want to wish my younger brother the best of luck in boot camp when he goes out there for the Air Force. And I also want to say rest in peace to the American gangster Frank Lucas, and a shout out to the person who made the album The American Gangster for crossing that $1 billion mark, Jay-Z. So
John Carter himself.
It's only entertainment. Hope. Shit, man, I'm tired.
Did you read on what
made him a billionaire? Mm-hmm. Assets. Not liquid funds, just assets, investments, and all that shit. Yep. All right, I figured that. Duce, Tidal, all that shit. All that shit put together.
They're worth $100 million each.
Yeah.
Each of those.
Shit, yeah. All that shit. Oh man, so I'm done. I'm tired, man. Episode 160, we done.
So I'm guessing Nessa said shout out to Nam for coming through.
Oh yeah, she said,
she
said all that good shit, all that mushy shit, like
all that mushy shit.
Yeah, you listen to us.
Appreciate the gifts. You know what I'm saying?
All that, man. That's dope, man. We should probably do this for Patreon listeners. Nam is like the exception right now because he I can't be saying that because Chad probably listening like, hey, I've been with y'all since day one. And Chad too. Can't forget about Chad. All right, man. So if you enjoy listening to this podcast as much as we love making it, because we do what we love and love what we do, and if you're not being your motherfucking self, you know what I got to say. The jig is up. And we out.
I was the only guest that actually said it with us.
And I was going to say also, you forgot about Jamal. You know his that's on too.
Yeah, that's my nigga.